Good evening, everybody. This is Encounters, the late night UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Good to have you all with us here. Hey, hi, Jan R. Everybody out there around the world, welcome to another edition of Encounters. And a peace, love, and light to everybody out there. Welcome to the show. It's now about 11 o'clock in the evening. We're going to have a guest on, Miss Dimples, when she gets on here. She was on our radio show this morning, and we were just getting into a little bit of what she's been going through with Encounters since childhood. She has an extraordinary story, and we were just getting in the tip of it. So Miss Dimples, when she's on with us here, we're going to have an exclusive interview with her. She's in Florida, and we're going to talk to her about the encounters she's having with positive ET ships and potentially positive extraterrestrial beings. That'll be on tonight. You're on Encounters. So welcome everybody to the show. It's still 11 o'clock here. Good to have you with us, everybody out there. And if you missed the show this morning, that show on WESU, my morning show, the Ashtar Command Cosmic Eye Show, it is on our YouTube channel. And also last night's show, two of the folks I interviewed, you'll also find that on the YouTube channel as well. We're hoping to have some interesting interviews, and we're going to actually see if we can get our DOD contact in here. So we're going to exclusively give her a message, and I don't know where she is in the world right now, but we're going to see if Shy is around, and we're going to say we are on the air, and we'll see what happens. I'll just say we are on the air. We are on the air live. Let's see here. That's all I did. I just sent her, we are on the air live. So I'll see if Shy is on her TikTok and she will come on tonight. We'll find out. I'm sure there's got to be some new information from our DOD contacts. So I'm hoping that we'll get that. Welcome everybody who's coming in here all over the world. This is the number one late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon, the man from Mars. All the new people that are in here. I work directly with the Ashtar Command or Ashtar Galactic Command. I don't channel anything. I've been involved with direct communications before the internet. I'm also a contactee from the 1960s, and I had communications with people on a spaceship when I was like preteen. And I've had a lot of sightings over the years. So just give you a brief bio. Catherine, welcome everybody. Kathleen, good to see you all here. Marinee, one of my moderators. Everybody, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. Jot, Kelly, everyone in there. There's so many people out there to say hello to. So welcome everyone around the planet Earth. And we're also going to do interviews, which we always do on the show. We interview a lot of people that wish to share their stories. And maybe tonight, Grace will be at 1,000 followers, and we'll get her on, with actual video. I'm sure everyone would like to say hello to Grace and see her on the screen, and we're hoping to do that. Everybody follow everybody in here. We have loads of people in here. Follow each other. I'm really a big believer in everybody following each other for the main reason of amping you up so you can come on here and be able to go live on TikTok, So it's unconditional for me. I think just because people help me get through it, I want to help everybody else do the same thing, Yeah, we can't wait to hear some stories tonight too. And it's always spontaneous, which I love about this late night show. I always made it purposely spontaneous because I don't want it to be like, it's just going to be one way. I never know what people are going to share in terms of the UFO subject matter, visitations that are happening, crop circles. We've had people talk about Bigfoot on here, some extraordinary stories. It's just really kind of great to have a community of people all over the world that have a place to come here and share their stories when there's nothing out there to do that. In general, really. In most countries, most places, people don't get to share their stories. And YouTube does have things that are recorded in studios, but this is live, What we're doing is live. That's why it's number one. We're live. We've been a contactee. We have connections with the space people. So I have all that going on here physically with me and mentally and all that stuff that I'm able to understand people's stories. You know, it's not like everyone gets on the UFO bandwagon and says, okay, I'm here now. It doesn't work that way. You know? Hey, Captain, welcome. Everybody coming there. Kimberly Browning. Gloria. Everybody out there around the world. Friends with Angels. Algae Leg. It'd be tens of miles in Denver, if not more, if only show up in the first quarter. The object had two semicircles. Oh, I think interesting. I'm going to bring Free Secure on here. Free Secure, I'm going to see if we can get you on my show. You have an interesting story to tell. You're going to be our first spontaneous. Have the ability to. It's one of the things we'd like all our guests to do. So if you're able to do that.
Hello there.
Hey, good to have you with us. What's your
Well,
real name? What should I call you?
yeah, Adrian.
Adrian, good to have you. Can you turn the camera on?
Oh, I just 1 second. I just want to pause the TV. Well, I was watching a live on TikTok, and they have something called a spider that they show through their telescopes. And essentially, you're looking at an. I took a screen capture to look at it closer. It looks
Mm-hmm.
more like a saucer on its side with these two extending type appendages almost that come out of it, and they say that it comes out in the first quarter, and that after that you can only be seen every once in a while after that, and essentially it then goes back into disappearing, I guess, back into the crater. So I just wanted to share that. Not much more to share right now on that, but I just thought it was pretty
Okay,
interesting.
that's interesting. And when did this happen? Like, when was this? Does it give any information more about a date of it or when it exactly
I
happened?
was just looking at it this evening for one, and I'm not too sure
Mm-hmm.
what phase of the moon is right now, though. But they were initially saying that it was in the first quarter. I've seen them on a couple times, and
Okay.
if I and I, what I'll do is I will try to find what live that came from. It should actually take me a few seconds, and I'll share it with you.
Yeah, and you know what? Also, the thing is, you might want to connect with that person who did the recording, and see if you can connect them with the show. That would be interesting if you can message them. And we really are glad you're here. So welcome to our show. And that's what we're doing here. This is what I mean. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry about that. I was just saying that they seem to be rather open to alternative ideas and thinking. So yeah, I definitely will do that. And sorry, please go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, don't worry. I'm glad you found our show. We've been on TikTok since late last year, and I do a lot of things, but my main thing is I'm radio host of WESU NPR Radio for about 20 years, and I've been a contactee since the 60s. So I have a big background in this stuff. I'm a CE5 coordinator in Connecticut. We have a CE5 group, about 15, 20 people here in New England. So I'm involved in a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff, so I'm glad you're here.
I'm not too familiar with C5. I've heard of many groups. I haven't heard of C5 though.
CE5, it's CE5, the C and the E and the 5. Dr. Stephen
Okay.
Greer.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's what we do. We have an Ashtar Command C5 group in Connecticut. We integrate his protocol on his application. If you don't have the app, I suggest that it's like $10. It's worth it. It has a
hmm.
network section where it'll actually connect you with people in your state or your area where you live that are interested in getting together to do C5. It's really a great app. There's tones, there's a protocol, there's things to introduce you to it. So if you get it, I really recommend it to all the people watching my show. You'll get to learn how to do it properly and get a group together, and you'll have some visual context too.
Well, that would be really, really quite interesting to explore that, and I definitely will take the time to look at that, and I will be sharing that information with you with the other TikTok observer. And now there's a lot of I found that there's a lot of other people with their astronomy equipment looking at the moon, and they seem to brush over a lot of stuff, especially the ones from the
Yeah,
university. And
yeah,
yeah,
they
so
do that. It's funny. There are people on TikTok looking at the moon with really strong telescopes, And I have to believe that there are people in there watching it, and they're seeing things that are being like, oh, that's not something, anything real. There's nothing there. How could you not be watching the moon for a couple hours and nothing's there or nothing's flying
Mm-hmm.
past it? There's just no way.
I was also thinking that they were looking at this one university was through a TikTok live was showing I believe it was Saturn, and there was all these objects below, and somebody came over and said, hey, you better put that filter or whatever on, and suddenly those things that were just below suddenly just disappear. No, I mean there's lens flares and stuff like this,
Right.
but it just seems to be like very controlled, and I think there's a lot of digital sort of control mechanisms that might be on the newer telescopes that might omit a lot of images in the future. I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to say, I mean, I'm sure there's some astronomers out there, amateurs, who are interested in non-terrestrial spaceships. And I would bet some of those astronomers are actually recording stuff from the moon that's like flying past it. We've seen videos on YouTube that are real, not doctored or CGI, where they videotaped like 5 or 6 saucer type craft coming out of the moon.
Wow.
When you do the research and you study, you got to go through a lot of garbage on YouTube, but you'll find some of the stuff that's legit. And if you do, you'll see there's always activity coming from the moon. There's always something coming from the moon. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I just wanted to ask you about the observation event that happened. I think it was about 2017, and there was an independent solar observer who basically was picking up some wild images when they shut down a lot of these solar observations places around the world. I don't know if you remember that event, and if you ever saw the independent images from the sun, which were mind blowing at that stage.
Well, the sun, and I'm glad you brought the sun up. The sun, there are images from the Solo satellite. If people have not gone on NASA's Solo space weather satellite, which monitors the sun, if you
Yes.
monitor it long enough, there are images that are not doctored out because it's live. There are images of UAPs, or if you want to call them UFOs or spaceships, that are at around the sun, and it is believed that they are getting energy from the sun for their spaceships. And there's been all kinds of anomalies around the sun. There are tons of times that have been documented. And people, have the time to spend a few hours watching the sun through the Solo satellite, which is live. You might just capture some of those images. They exist. There are
I
actual ships around the sun.
Do you remember? I don't know if you that they had this images that they had captured from 1950s, 1960s, 1970s of stars, and essentially when they look back there, that there's all these missing stars in a region, and there was some belief that there might have been a species that was essentially so advanced that they were just eating whole systems in itself.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't know
not
if you
heard of
ever heard
that,
that.
but my wife told me a story the other day that I think it was a black hole that they recorded, and I'm surprised they even put it on the news. They recorded an object coming out of the black hole.
Oh my
They
gosh!
recorded. I don't know what I'll have to do some research on it. It was just the other day. I couldn't believe it made it onto the news.
So not
But
Hawking's
an
radiation.
object came through the black hole into our. I'm pretty sure from another dimension. Came out of the black hole into our dimension. I'll have to get more
Wow.
information on it, but that's pretty amazing. I just have to locate the story.
With the fact that something's coming out of it and the fact that they can observe it must be colossal, must be huge. Do they know how far away this object might be?
I don't know. I really only have brief information on it. I'm going to get more information for tomorrow night's show. But we look at the black hole from our scientific perspective. We talk about wormholes in space, which are traveling. The wormholes are places where spaceships come from other dimensions or frequencies through. It's almost going like over the bridge, over the Brooklyn Bridge, or under the Hudson River Bridge into New York. You go under the
Mm.
tunnel, under the water, and come out the other side. So think of the wormhole as all the wormholes in space are transportational, galactic roadways for the spaceships. Now look at the black hole. They think the black hole absorbs everything, but in this case, we're seeing an unknown object come out of the black hole that they have no
No.
idea what it is. You
I,
know?
I I wonder. That's so absolutely amazing when you mentioned that. I was thinking to myself, I wonder if there's like a command and control place that somebody watches over those portals, those gates, I guess, and those black holes. Like, or is it just anybody goes wherever they're gonna go? An
Yeah,
authority
no,
of
the
some
black
type.
hole is it always fascinated me, black holes and wormholes. And I came to the
Hmm.
conclusion, at least with the wormholes, that they're intergalactic tunnels. I use tunnels or gateways to other frequencies, other dimensions.
Oh
And
yeah.
the black holes have been said to absorb everything. It's just like it's a suction of everything. But maybe that's not really true. Maybe the
Hmm.
black holes are also an intergalactic traveling area where ships can come and go out of there into another frequency or another dimension, just a bigger, wider area to travel through. Again, that's just my theory, but I think I'm pretty much onto something regarding black holes and wormholes.
Well, the way that we see them using, I mean, if we believe that the black hole was initially a star, we could see that they're, from what you're mentioning, the UAPs around the sun and so forth. It seems that they have mastered technologies around and utilize those stars and various states of those stars to their advantage. Phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah, I think that our perception by our scientists on Earth regarding the black holes, we've seen our own created CGI about what a black hole is and how it might suck a whole galaxy or something. I think that is a little bit off now.
Mm.
If this object can come through a black hole into our frequency and we could actually see it with our telescopes, then that tells me that the black hole could be a two-way street. Galactically speaking, a big wide opening for things to go in and go out, you know? So,
Absolutely.
again, I want to do more research on this object so I can give more, more educated information on it. But there was an object that came out of a black hole, and this is legit. And I just got to get the report on that.
The fact that it's legitimate and so forth, I mean, and that if is it an intelligent object? I remember when Iwamu came through, and was it some gas, or was it actually some byproduct of a former civilization, or was there something intelligent on board? And I heard that it had turned around or something yet again. I was wondering if you heard any updates on that. The
Not
Iwamu.
on that, but because of this thing, I'm going to try to
Mm,
get a lot of good information on what happened the other day, and how I think NASA, as one of their telescopes, recorded it. This is the thing. As much as you can't trust NASA, their telescopes are up there recording things,
yes.
and yeah, you know what I mean. It's pretty amazing.
So
That
this is
part.
actually coming from like, it was on the news and it's sourced like from NASA, and so it's sourced in all directions, kind of thing. That this
Or
is
at
something
least
very
one of the
legitimate
areas,
and like an
one of
official
the areas of
release.
NASA that, yeah, probably one of the areas of NASA that's focused with satellites looking at stars in space, wormholes, and all that stuff. That's probably where that's coming from, and I'll definitely have more information tomorrow night for sure. That won't
Uh,
be a problem.
I'm
And I'll say
surprised
hello
that
to Grace. Grace is one of our friends here in Connecticut. We're in Connecticut live here, and
Hey
everyone
guys.
say hello to Grace. She's at almost where she
hello.
needs to be to go live. I mean, she's live, but she needs right now, and please follow her, everybody. She's at now 929 followers. She's really not that far away. So if we can get her up to 1,000 tonight, I can get her on the screen here so you can all see her face and,
I
not
know,
just the person
right?
talking there.
It's like
So just skip to Grace,
anticipation.
just follow her.
How's
Thank
it
you.
Yeah.
going? So the
Good.
sky
We got
is
you.
beautiful
Oh,
tonight.
tonight, yeah, it's really clear in Connecticut, New England. It's a really clear sky. A little bit cold out, but it is clear out tonight.
Hi everyone in the chat. Thanks for welcoming me in. I really appreciate it. And I was going to
And
say,
yeah,
everyone, please
yeah,
share our video about the meditation
yeah,
on the November 12th. If you can, if you see it, if you don't, on Commander's page or mine. Please share it with your friends and invite as many people as you can
yeah.
to
Repost it to
participate.
other friends. We want to start a domino effect here. How many people know what's going on November 12th? Anybody? Does anybody know?
Yeah,
And my other guest, I want to make sure I get your name right. What was the name I should call you?
Oh, sure. Age actually is what I like to be called.
Okay, Age.
Age,
Okay.
Age. Hey,
We have
Age,
Age.
welcome.
Hey, thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Appreciate that. I just wanted to mention I was just going to let you guys take the show, and thank you for inviting me onto the live and to
Oh, yeah,
discuss a
always.
few things I had on my mind. And yeah, I've watched your show for a while. I've your TikTok live, and I've enjoyed it. And anyway, I think I'm going to let you guys have the TikTok live, and thank you.
Okay, and
Take care,
Age,
Age.
follow Skip the Grace right now. We're just getting up near 1,000, so we want to get her on live with
Okay.
our video camera too. Hey, we thank you, Age, for coming here and listening for a while. You're welcome here anytime. Stick around. This is a real talk show format, so we don't do any debating here or arguing about whose head's bigger than the other, all that crazy TikTok stuff. So we're glad to have you there, brother. Thank you for being on.
Thank you. Bye now.
Okay, take
Bye.
care.
Yeah, so for everybody in the chat, if they haven't seen the our incredible video on the meditation for November 12th, it's for world peace. It's just to gather light workers and like-minded people to literally get together and just blow out the matrix. Let's just like send a like tsunami of love,
Yeah,
out to the
you
Middle
know.
East.
And we're starting to get some traction. I've been in some Middle Eastern. The command had me go into a few different times, and I really didn't think it was a good thing. But I went into some of these things where people were talking over each other about who do you support, Israel or Palestine. And I've tried, and actually, one of them I actually got to talk and explain my galactic thing. But I got kicked out of another one when I started talking about the space thing and how they didn't want to hear that. And
Oh,
so,
really?
yeah, it depends where you go. Some are willing to listen. It depends who the host is of their TikTok live. Some will not let you come on unless you focus on what they want to focus on. So,
Hmm.
and I do understand that. So, I said, I will. Oh, we have Miss Dimples on here. Dimples is going to be our next guest. She has a story that she told on the radio. We didn't get to hear about all the
Oh,
things she's
I
involved with.
heard that. Was that from this
You're
morning?
going to love. Yeah, she's in Florida. Dimples is going to be a guest on our show,
I heard that. I want to talk to her.
and we're going to get Dimples on here. So let me
And
find her.
is Rab down the rabbit hole doing his haunted house tonight? I wonder.
I think he might be. Yeah, I messaged Shy, our DoD contact, and I told her I'm on live tonight. So I don't know where she is or what she's doing, but she might pop in. So I have no idea. You know, and we're
Yeah,
going to get Dimples on here.
I
Dimples,
so
I just
miss her.
invited.
Yeah, the Dimple's new ring, the ring camera video, right? She had a ring
Yes.
camera video.
Hey, and
Yeah.
Dimples, do you want to turn on? Can you turn on your camera? I know everyone follows Skip to Grace. She's almost at 1,000 followers, folks. Everybody in here, if you're not following her, follow her. I
Yeah,
want to
thank
see
you
where
for
she
your
is.
support, everybody. I really
Yeah, really,
appreciate you
definitely.
all.
She's at 933, so we have 93 people in here. So we only need 60 more people to follow her right now. If everybody follows her, she'll be able to go live with her camera. So we
Yeah,
need,
and I just
let's
did a
see,
really cool video tonight, Commander. I did spoon bending on my last video.
really?
Yeah, I did a little
Thank you,
tutorial.
Doc.
I mean, it's not about the spoon bending the spoon, it's about using the energy and the intention to create some change. Ooh, that's
Oh,
gorgeous.
thank you. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You really,
That's
I do. That's what I love about everybody here.
gorgeous.
Unconditional gifting to the show.
That's such a
Um,
cool thing, right? To have that come in like that. It's so
yeah, I
cool.
love galaxies. The galaxy is the best thing I've ever seen. Just the imagery is just beautiful. So thank you.
Who
And we
said
have also
that? It was
Dimples here.
beautiful.
Dimples, do you know how to turn? Oh, she got the camera going. Good. Hey, Dimples.
Hey,
Hi,
Hey, good
welcome
to see you.
in.
good to see you too.
We had a great time this morning, but you have so much
Yeah,
to share. We couldn't
yeah,
do justice to your galactic experiences this morning.
yeah. Did you
So
get my
you
email?
Dimples. Oh yeah, I gave you the email. Did you get it?
Yeah, I sent you the email.
Oh, you sent it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to look at it when I get off the air. I was looking for it earlier. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I sent it. I think about 5 or 6 or something like that.
Okay. It might
But
have gone into my spam filter. I'll take a look at that later.
okay,
So this is Dimples. You're in Florida. What part of Florida are you in?
in Miami.
Miami. Okay. And you're right in that Bermuda Triangle thing
Yeah.
too. Right.
Yes, I am.
So now for people that hadn't heard our story this morning, and we just got to the tip of the iceberg of it, let's start when things started as a child for you, and we're going to kind of work our way up to
Okay.
2023.
Okay. Yes. Uh, back I'd say, let's say 19, I guess, 70, let's say 76, 77. Me and my sisters were sleeping in the bedroom, and we heard a loud noise. Back then, there was nothing but woods in the area up over town where we lived.
Mm.
And we was the only people that lived there. They built some new townhouse projects that was brand
Mm-hmm.
new. And one night, me and our sisters were sleeping, and when the noise came out, we saw a black shadow with red eyes going across our bedroom window.
Oh my God.
And we were holding each other. Me and my other sister jumped in the bed with our older sister, and we were screaming, hollering for mommy. Mommy, mommy, mommy. And the thing was just looking at us through the window. And as it creeped off from our window and went to her window was right next to ours. And like we were on the second floor. And next thing you know, she bust through our room. Wind was blowing, her hair was blowing in the wind, her eyes was wide open, her dress was flowing, her hands was out, and she was just looking, we were screaming, Mama, what's going on? Oh, Mama. And all of a sudden, the wind stopped. Our bed was lifting and shaking at the same time now.
The bed was lifted.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was lifted off the ground, and we were screaming and everything. And once we was freaking out, like it was so scary. And when she was in the door, once the wind stopped, she just was standing there, like she was stuck, like she didn't know
Really?
what
Like
had
was
happened.
it like frozen or like she
Yeah,
couldn't move? What happened?
she was like frozen, didn't move. She was just
Oh
standing
my
there
God.
with her eyes bulged wide open. It's like
Really?
a scary movie. It's like, oh my gosh, like a movie,
Yeah.
and when she kind of came through, she was like, what happened? And we were steady screaming, Mama. We were holding on to her leg,
Yeah.
holding on to her leg till there was a creature
Yeah.
in
You
the
were little
window.
kids.
Yeah, we were saying it was something in the window, but you could see a big bright light out there in the woods, right across from our place where we live. And I think it took off. It took off,
Now,
went
when you
in
say
there.
a bright light, was that separate from the thing that was like a black form of energy with the eyes that were red or whatever? Was it separate
No,
from that? When you
yes,
say that was
yes,
something in the woods
it's
that was
separate.
bright,
It was
was that a
separate.
spaceship?
Yes, a spaceship.
Was this thing connected with that, or was it separate?
It had to be, because we were
Mm-hmm.
scared. Like it once he disappeared. The ship left. The ship left, so he had to go back in the ship or something. And I
Yeah.
was just a kid, so I really didn't understand, But as being older now, just thinking
Mm-hmm.
of it,
Mm-hmm.
we was being visited, and me and my sister was just talking about that the other day. She said, one thing I can say, I did see an alien with you when I was a kid. So we was younger. So
Oh. So I don't get the feeling that this, and I said this morning, I don't think it was positive, this specific one. But folks, when you listen to what we're going to get into with her, this is when she was a child. As we work our way through her current stories, as we hear her stories, you're going to be amazed. What happened to her? Uh-oh. Does the government not want her to say anything?
Maybe she hit the
This has happened 3 times in a row in the last couple of days on my show.
Oh boy.
And I've done nothing wrong here on my program.
Maybe she touched something and she zapped back out?
Yeah, she might have. Let me see if I can get her back in. It could be just a simple.
Yeah, she was on the
Uh,
radio show this
oh, I switched
morning.
to my iPad. Okay, so she switched to her iPad. Okay, that makes me feel better. It's we're gonna bring her back on here. You had
Yeah,
me there for a
Sonic
minute. I'm saying,
video
what's going on
player.
here?
Yeah, good. Sonic video player asked if she was on the radio with you today.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
everything.
was. Now, could you bring your camera up on that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So good. We're not having government problems here tonight. So there you go.
Yeah, that was just that was just me
We were
to
worried the
attack it.
government took you off the air there for a minute, but that's good. You're
Oh,
here.
well, hope
So
not.
so go
I
ahead.
guess
Continue on. We talked about the ship taking off, the being how to get back on the ship. Obviously, they came in, and the energy obviously was very frightening. You didn't feel safe, of course, nor was your mother feeling that way either. Correct?
no, she didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
She didn't
But that
understand what had happened.
you never forgot that. But also something most amazing happened. As you're telling your story, this is Commander Allen, the host of Encounters, the spiritual UFO talk show here on TikTok. You went, as you got older, you started having sightings of different types of spaceships, if you want to call them UFOs, but
Yeah,
different. And then also something happened where you started having positive interaction with positive beings. So let's go. When did that start happening? Now, you're a little kid. As you get older, things start changing. Can you tell
yes.
us what happened, how that happened?
Um, it was one time we was coming from Hichua on the outskirt of Florida. Me and my cousin, we was leaving. You ever heard of Hichua, Florida?
No.
Yeah, it's on the outskirt. It's like north outskirt of Florida.
Hmm.
And I was driving, and we was coming from out of town trying to make it back home.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden, I see everybody speeding really, really, really fast. And a bright light came hovering over the Interstate 75.
Hmm.
Everybody was speeding. Everybody was speeding. Then it swooped over in the trees. I was driving so fast. I think I was doing like 150. I can remember that. I was
Oh
so
wow.
scared. I was so scared driving
Yeah.
so fast. But it went into the woods. But that was another part. Then I don't have so many different, like even living in Opelika by the airport, I
Hmm.
always see them in the sky constantly. They
Hmm.
always hovering over me. But this place where I moved here now, closer to the
Hmm.
water, closer, I'm always like close to the east side, but I'm
Yeah.
directly in the Bermuda. But since I've been over here like 7 years, the
Yeah.
first year I lived here, it was two spaceships that me and my son and my husband saw. They was like, "Oh, I ain't see nothing." I was like, "Oh my God, that was my first time ever seeing something
Yeah.
over here
What year was that? Do you know? Remember what year it was?
7 years ago. I think it was 2019, 18,
2019.
nineteen,
Okay. Wow. And so, and you're
20,
and how far into the Bermuda Triangle are you? Because I know a portion of the eastern portion of Florida where you are you like in south? You're in southeastern Florida, correct?
yes.
So
I'm
how
in
far in
south.
are you
I'm
in the
like
Bermuda
north.
Triangle?
I'm northeast, south. Like where Miami Beach
Okay.
is, like Miami Beach, like Hollover Beach,
Oh, that
all of
area.
those.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right in it.
yeah.
So, you had, as you're going into the story, there's so many things that you're going to be able to share here because you have a lot. I mean, you're like a cosmic book, and we're just getting really to the tip of it. So, when you were seeing these sightings and you're having constant sightings, do they like, in a way, communicate with you in any way? Do they come towards you? Is there something going on there? Have you noticed some not a similarity? What's the word for it? Like something that is a regular occurrence that is like it's going to happen.
Yes, like anytime I go outside, there's always something there. It's not a,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a day. It's just sometimes I just don't record it. Sometimes I just be in shock. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't got to the point that I stay inside
Yeah.
now because I
Wow.
see them so much, and I'm like, wow. And especially when the when the government said they was out, it really freaked me out. Like I was like, oh my god, now it's
Mm-hmm.
out. It's out there now. And then
Yeah.
nobody wanted to believe me.
How far away are you from the beach area, from the Atlantic Ocean? Are you far?
Like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes. So you're pretty close.
Yeah,
And
like
yeah, can you explain their different types? You've mentioned some of the colors of the craft. You've seen all kinds of different spaceships. People want to call them UFOs. I call them spaceships,
yeah.
non-terrestrial craft. So tell us something. You talked about earlier this morning on my show a ring, an energy, a ring ship, another ship that was spinning with colors on it. Can you go into that a little bit?
Yeah, so the one that was on the ring, I was watching my ring because it said I had emotion. So I looked out, and that's when I looked far west, and I just saw something unusual that never is there because I know this area because I'm always looking up. And I'm like, what is that?
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
standing still for a moment. Then it started. Once I came outside, you could hear
Hmm.
me on the camera. You hear me close the door, and it's actually started coming towards me.
Towards you.
Yes.
How far away was it from you when you first saw it? How many, like 100 feet, 500 feet?
I don't know, like how far could it be? Maybe let's say 2 miles, because I don't know how far it
2
was.
miles.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 miles.
Okay. But when you were
Yeah,
looking at it, it was actually coming closer when you focused on it with your eyes and your mind and everything. It started coming closer, right?
yeah, and as it get closer, I'm seeing the red light spinning
Hmm.
around the craft.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so busy looking at it, and I say, oh, I gotta get this on record. Let me get my phone. So I try to record it because I know the ring had already recorded. But I said, let me get my phone. So I try to get it on the record. By the time I could get it set up, it had already went up in the sky, and
Yeah.
that's when it was when I noticed there was more in the sky.
More of
No
these type
telling
of
what's
craft.
out there right now. I'll go out there. Um, so it was more there. It was three lines in the middle. I probably can show you. That's why I switched to this phone. I know you didn't get a chance to
Okay.
see it. I probably could use it.
Yeah. If you want to show us on the screen, and
Yeah.
folks, she's sending me video footage that I'm going to review and post on my Astro Command Spaceship News here on TikTok, also my YouTube channel. I'm going to get it out there too once I look at it. So just she gets it if she can get it, she'll show us
Yeah.
all what she recorded,
Yeah,
and
it's
she's
pretty
having
low.
sightings constantly where she is in the Bermuda Triangle area, which is where her part of the land where she lives in Florida, southeastern Florida.
That's amazing.
So you're watching. Yeah, it's amazing. Grace, and if you have any
Yeah.
questions, feel free to join in.
Oh gosh. I'm trying
Yeah,
to find a perfect spot that I can do this in.
yeah, you
Yeah,
got to
no
get
problem.
cozy and comfortable.
No problem.
Yeah.
We can
If
keep
I can
talking
make
while you're
sure
getting set up there.
if I can
So
get
we
it
have
to you.
Dimples with us. That's not her real name, but cool. What's your real name? What you call her for first name?
It's Maria.
Maria, right. So it's Maria
Yeah.
is our guest
Dimples
from
is when
Southeast Florida.
I used to sing in a group here in Miami, and that was that stage name.
Oh, great.
I was also
That's really
singing.
great.
Yeah. Okay,
So
so
she's going to show us some stuff here.
okay.
And welcome to the show, everybody. If you're just coming in, this is Encounters, the number one late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Grace is our cosmic spiritual advisor, and she's with us here. And we're going to see with Maria some information on video.
Can you see
Okay,
it?
there's a little bit of a reflection. We can see it. I
Do I
think
have to turn
if
off the
you
light?
turn the light out in the room, it'll not reflect. I had to do that when I do the videos on here. I got some videos later. I'm showing people that are going to
Commander,
blow your
put
mind.
her on the big screen if you
Yeah,
can.
I'm going to put you on the big screen. Wait a minute. Let me go on the big screen here for you. Thank you, Grace. So
You're
you're on the big
welcome.
screen. And now
Yeah,
we're going to
'cause it's
see it
kind
on
of
the big
dark.
screen here, so that makes more sense. And we're talking to Maria in Southeast Florida, who's definitely had constant sightings of different types of spaceships currently where she lives. Pretty amazing,
Okay.
you know. So she's getting ready to show us some stuff on her other screen. Okay. And we'll see. Oh, you know, it's, she's just getting it together here. There it is. We can see it. So a little bit. Let's see. So those are the lights in the sky there. Those are the ships, right? The two of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're a little bit off the screen. There we go. Keep it right there. So there's two of them there. They're watching it. So that must be your family looking at it. There's one. Looks like it's going down. There's a whole like 3 or 4 of them in there.
Oh yeah.
You see them? There's a whole bunch of them there. You know, oh, look at that. And that's the brighter one there. So when did you record that?
That's the same night of the ring.
And what year was that? What night was that? When what, you know?
The 20th, that was yesterday.
Yes, this is from yesterday, folks. This sighting was from yesterday night, where she is in Florida.
So
This
you're
is fresh video footage. This is what she's
Dimples.
sending me.
So
Look at that.
Dimples, are you in a remote area? And you said you're near the water, right?
I'm actually in a neighborhood.
In a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Cool. And Florida is so amazing for visibility.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. It looks like there's at least 3 spaceships there that you're videotaping,
So
at
now
least through
we
the
have
camera.
to send them like to the Middle East for peaceful, to
Yeah,
create some
yeah. You can
peace in
see
that region.
there's one at the top of the screen, that went out of the camera. Let's
Yeah.
see. How
Yeah,
many
I
minutes
used
did
to
you
live in
record them?
Naples, Dragonfly. I used to live in Naples. I know Miami is a city.
And I think you were walking around, perusing the sky. You can see a bunch of different lights. Let's see.
Yes.
You had them up there before,
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
go back. I was like, oh my god, it was so cold.
yeah, there they are. There's one of them. There's 3 that are visible. You probably saw more than 3 because you were outside. We're
Look at it,
seeing
it's
3
like
of
a
those.
triangle.
Yeah, almost like a triangle. Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's pretty.
was.
And that's from last night, folks. She recorded this last night in Southeast Florida. It's 15 minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean. Look at that light. Oh, it's right there. Look at that one. That had to be pretty big. If that thing came close enough to your house, that would have had to have been pretty big.
Yeah, it was right over the
Hmm.
Killer Kelsey is asking if you communicate with them telepathically.
I was talking, I was like, what is this? You hear me talking,
Mm-hmm.
saying, oh my god, what is,
Yeah.
what
Have
are
you,
you?
Maria? One of our viewers is asking, have they communicated with you? Have you had any communications in your consciousness or dream state or anything with them?
Yes, remember I told you the other night I have another video that I was in my car and all of something. That was on the 29th.
On the
And
29th,
I
okay.
lost some time and I came back. I don't know what happened. And
You were in your car, and what road were you on in Florida when that happened?
I was in my yard.
In your yard. So you lost
Yes,
time in your yard in your neighborhood.
yes. I sat in
And
my car.
so that's before this thing happened last night. You lost time. You had missing time.
Yes, that was on the 29th of last month.
Last month. Okay, interesting. So the only way you're going to be able
Decide
to
to
figure
see
out
what
what happened in
around.
the missing time is finding a hypnotist that deals with this kind of stuff. Look at, you can see the lights blinking. How many lights were there when, we only see a certain amount of stuff through your camera, but when you're out there, how many lights did you count up there in the sky?
I saw a big triangle and 3 in the middle. Where's
3 in
that
the middle and
camera?
a big triangle.
Yes,
Wow.
in
Very
the
interesting.
middle of it. I was trying
Hmm.
to see if you could see it. Oh God.
We don't really see it. I think once I look at that video, if you sent me that video, I'll repost it and it'll be seen really clearly on the screen on Astronaut Command Spaceship News and on my
Mm-hmm.
YouTube channel. I'm going to post it there too. So we're going to let everybody see it all over the world. There's that light again. That thing had to be really big. You know, I don't know how far up in the sky it was from your house, but I would assume it was pretty big if we were close. You
Yeah.
know, do you have a laser? Do you have a laser? You know what the laser lights are that you can get?
No, I don't have one, but I can get it.
Yeah, get yourself a laser light. And what you want to do is be careful with it. Don't shoot it towards anybody's eyes because it can really be a problem. But you get a decent laser light and use it when they show up. Do some lighting towards them and on and off lighting and see if they respond.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be the beginning of some communications. Because you don't need the C5 app. You're having, you don't even need the C5 app. You're having contact like almost every night, it seems. You know,
Yes.
that light, that had to be the biggest one of the lights, which could be that it was a bigger ship than the lights that weren't as big. But I don't know that for a fact. I'm assuming that's probably what happened.
This way.
So when you see these dimples, do you get are you getting more comfortable seeing them at all over time, or you just still get like thrown off?
No, I'm like kind of used to seeing them now,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
but there's certain things like if I see certain stuff, it may freak me out, and I may run in the house or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, whoa, here we go again. Like I can't literally. One day it was like one was coming straight at me with a bright light. I was screaming for my husband, "Oh my God, open the door!
Really?
Open the door!" Like I was
Now,
freaking
when you,
out. It was like literally like a big bright star coming totally straight at my face, like right
oh my
at.
gosh, what year was that, Maria?
That was last year.
Last year. How
Hmm.
close did that you said was big and bright? How close did it get to where you are before you ran in the house?
Very close.
Mm-hmm.
Very, 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 very close. Very close.
Mm.
Like almost to like in the middle of my road, like over my neighbors' houses.
Wow.
Like that going. I have some other footage that I want to show you off my ring.
Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna see. She has a lot of stuff, folks. So be patient.
but I don't.
We have Maria here from Florida,
That's
and
fabulous.
yeah, and I'm just gonna welcome in Rachel. Rachel, welcome. And we're right now focused on Maria. She's got some stuff on a ring camera that is going to blow your minds out here when they talk about ring cameras are really interesting. I've seen really legitimate footage on ring cameras that are picking up UFOs or spaceships coming across the screen, depending where the ring cameras are around the house or near the door or whatever. So
I
now we're going to
don't
see
think
something on a ring camera.
I don't think Dimples needs a long distance laser. I think she's the
Yeah,
laser.
she is the laser. I think she is the laser.
I think that what's interesting about this phenomenon is that, when you had your initial encounter when you were a child,
Hmm.
that was like the beginning of the contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we looking at the ring camera now?
No, let me go to that. I was trying to. I didn't know you saw that part.
Okay.
Let me go.
Take a minute to do that. We're gonna say hello to Rachel while you're getting the ring camera thing set up. And
The one
Rachel,
that we saw.
can you bring on your camera?
I'd rather
Well,
not tonight. I'm not looking the best. I've
Oh,
never
no
been
problem.
on
I'm not
live
looking my
before,
best
so
either.
hi,
Oh well,
Rachel.
welcome to the live.
So,
Well, the
hey.
next time.
Dimples, somebody in
Hi.
the
Well,
comments said that the Ring camera is having a UFO competition. I don't know if this is true or not, but you might be able to get $1 million.
oh yeah, there is a ring
No,
camera
they say
competition. It's
you do.
true.
No, they're doing all kind of stuff. I saw that on the ring, and I
Yeah,
think they
I
having
believe.
the government and all kind of stuff checking. They got to go through a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
I've heard
doing
about that.
the
Yeah,
cross-checking. Yeah, to make sure it's legit. Yeah,
Yes.
that looks pretty legit to us.
It's,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. It is. I can't wait to see the ring camera footage you have, Maria. I think everyone on the TV show here is going to be interesting to see it. You're
The
watching
one that I.
Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm CmdrAleon. Please share and like. We want to get up to 50,000 likes tonight. It's 11:49. I know we can do it. Tap the screen. Be proactive on my show. I always want people to be integrated, proactive, doing things here. So let's get the taps going here because they're not tapping. You know, we got to get going here with the tapping stuff going, brothers and
Yeah,
sisters. So we got.
share the live.
Okay,
Share
now
the
this is
live with your
this
friends.
is
Invite
the
your friends in the room.
yeah, and this is the ring camera, and it's, so that is the object right there.
Yes, here.
Is the object just staying in one place, or does it move at all, or what happens?
It's gonna move. That's when I saw it was standing still.
Standing still.
Now it's moving.
Let's see. It's hard to tell about the moving part, but I think yeah, it is moving. Well, you're moving your phone, but
Yeah, I'm trying to
let's see.
see where the
Yeah,
mirror
I know it's
is
tough.
clear.
Well, thank you. Oh, it is moving. You can see it. You know, when I get that copy of that video, Maria, I'm going to post it on my TikTok here. I'll post it and it'll be seen. Oh yeah, it's moving. Look at that. It is moving.
Oh yeah, it moved right over
Yeah, it
the
moved
tree
right over the
line.
other side of the
Check
tree. You
it
can't make
out.
that stuff up. Right here on Encounters, you're seeing exclusive video from Maria in Southeast Florida. And that's from last year. Look at it. It went from one area hovering and it moved on the other side of the tree line.
Somebody's saying these
Wow.
are all the same size, many caught on Mr.
Wow, look at it.
BB333.
It's
So
thundering,
where
kind
was
of still
that?
moving. Look at that.
So is that in Florida, Julie transgramming?
Yes, it's Miami. Oh,
So
sorry,
there's
Wow.
y'all.
someone in the comments saying that the people are seeing the similar sizes, but I don't know where.
Yeah, that Maria was really good footage. I can't wait to put that
Somewhere
on
on
a large screen.
YouTube.
I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel for her and also on my Astro Command Spaceship News channel, which is really popular here.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh man, that was great. Great
Oh, so
footage.
others so Julie Transgrammy is saying that others are seeing this as well in Florida.
Hmm.
And I think that I don't know if you have the CE5 app or not, but you may be able to get in communication with others through there.
Yeah. Have
Will
you thought
support
about that?
you
What
in
Grace
this.
is saying, getting a group of people together?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where I will find them.
Well,
Oh,
that's what the
great.
CE5
Tell her
app
about
is
that.
all about. The CE5 app is an app that you can download on your mobile device
Mm-hmm.
or your tablet. It was designed and organized by Dr. Stephen Greer, and it
Mm-hmm.
helps promote peaceful contact. So on the app, though, not only will it help with contact, you're already having the contact portion already, but it will also help you to communicate with others in your area safely.
Hmm.
So this way you'd be could get a support system around you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what
I
happens
think
is when you use the app,
I think, Commander, I think you told me, I think I heard you say that talk about that a long time ago.
yeah, it would be great for you because in the networking session, networking section, there's a thing where it says you network with other people in a chat. Now they might not be on chatting, so you might just like throw a chat message to like 10 people in your zip code area in that
Yeah.
region, and they'll get your information. Say, hey, I'm interested in getting together, and so we get to know each other. I want to do C5 with you folks. Would you like to get together and do this? And you'll get some people that will respond to you. You might even get people right here in our broadcast that are in Florida. So if you're in Florida and you want to connect with Maria and you're in her area, connect with her now, and you can do it on the show too. People can create C5 groups anywhere in the world with our show. If you're all in the same state or in the same area, do it. Tell Maria if you're in her area and message each other, get to know each other. Download the app, get to work if it's a five group person thing, or 10 people or whatever. You can use my show to connect with each other to do C5, no matter what state you're in. So yeah, absolutely.
I'm in Northwest
But you know
Florida.
what? Also, I have a couple of a couple of more on the ring that it kept saying a person was being detected. Okay,
Really?
a
Wow.
person, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I kept looking and kept looking. I want to show y'all that.
Okay.
Um,
And then
and
Rachel will have you
it did it
interact a little
at
bit here too.
look what time the hours. Like look, you see, it's saying
Oh
That's
yeah.
person
okay.
detective, and you see them
Yeah.
lights that's on there.
Yeah.
That's
Is
the
there
lights I was telling you about that was there. Like look at this glowing there.
Yeah, like a glow like a glow at the ground level.
It's like a
Yeah,
beam.
A beam.
yeah.
It's a beam.
I don't know what it is, but it
Yeah, it's a
scared me.
beam.
Let me show y'all. It's a video. The first time it went off, it was at 1:19. No, at 2:59 a.m. That was
Thank you
the
for the
first
finger
one.
heart, UFO mania.
The second
Thank you.
one, it said person detected at 3:35, and then this was October 3rd, and
Hmm.
then at 3:38 it did it again, saying person detected, and look what you see, the light, and I'm gonna show you.
Okay, bring it up just a little bit more. There we go. Bring it close to the. That looks like a look at that thing. It's moving.
Hmm.
It disappears. It moves and disappears.
No, it's gonna come back.
Let's see. Does it come back?
Yeah, let me make sure that didn't stop it.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
there it is, right there. Yeah, it's like a beam. I think it's the beam of light coming from the sky. It's like beaming down and then it moves.
Damn it, I keep. So, I wish I had another way of doing this.
Are you sending me that video too?
Um, I didn't send it to you yet because I was like, time had went by so fast. Hold on.
Yeah.
Put
Send
it
me
up there.
everything and I will review it, and I'll put it on a big screen. But yeah, that's going to be really interesting for people to watch.
Yeah, I got a tripod for my phone. It really helps with managing the phone because my
And this
hands
is on
get
a ring
tired.
camera, so yeah, a tripod, yeah, for indoors, yeah. So there's
Yeah,
the
for
ring
the
again.
camera.
Look, it looks like it's searching for something. It's beaming down, like something's beaming down. You see how it's moving? That's pretty crazy. That's unbelievable. That's just crazy. And then it disappears. There it comes. It's coming back. It's like its own energy. The light is coming. It's either a beam or some other energy. It's
But
pretty amazing.
it said a person was detected, and I'm like, this is not a person.
Not a
That's a
person,
long time.
no. Your ring camera is detecting an energy field, and it's definitely not, you know, it's just beaming down and then it gets wider where it is. It's pretty crazy stuff, right?
Let me
I don't
see.
think anyone's seen something like that before. And Maria's having encounters, folks, constantly. Things come on a ring camera. They go outside. There are spaceships in the sky. She's in the Bermuda Triangle area, and I think Rachel said you're in Northwestern Florida, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
How far are you from
Yeah,
where she
I
is?
see
Is
the
that I don't know anything about logistics as to geography of the area.
I is anybody familiar
You
with
see it?
Panama City or Pensacola? I'm in
Yeah.
between there.
Oh, you're up there. Now, what are we looking at here, Maria?
It's the same thing.
I'm looking for the light that you're talking about. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's definitely weird. Look at that.
Wow.
It's moving around on its own. Thank you, Michelle.
I see them every time I go out. If the sky is
You
clear,
see, yeah, you
I'm
see similar.
guaranteed to
You
see
see,
them.
you see spaceships. You see these kind of lights too.
I
Here it
only
is again.
no, I've only captured them in the sky.
Hmm. Oh, interesting. Oh,
I've
look
never
at
seen
that.
it.
It's like a beam. You see how it's like the whiter light shooting down?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a brilliant light at the bottom of it, and it's coming. And that's coming. It's being recorded on the Ring camera.
Yes.
Okay, you can't make that stuff up, folks. Ring cameras do not lie.
Yeah, I
Here it
don't
is
have a ring.
again. That's the thing that's amazing. It's looked like it's a energy field coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, it's like a spotlight or something.
Yeah, it's almost like it's looking for something.
Yes,
You
probing.
get the feeling, folks, that it's looking for something?
Were you looking for me? I don't
Oh,
know.
it,
I know.
Oh my God.
they are probably looking. They want to probably beam you up.
I think you have to
They're looking for
surround
you,
yourself with the Christed energy,
right?
Dimples.
Oh my
And if they are
God.
positive
Look at
beings,
it. Just look at
yeah,
it. It
it,
even glows on the wall. I wish I could send it to you. Like you could actually see it glowing on the wall
oh
of
yeah.
the house.
I'm gonna put these videos up on my Ashtar
That's
Command Spaceship
amazing
News.
footage.
That just blows me away. Look at it. It's just like staying in one spot now. See that? It's like a
Oh
beam
yeah,
of
and
light.
it's like completely. There's like like orbs going
Yeah, it
all the way
ended.
Yeah, there
across.
are.
That one ended.
Wow. Yeah, send me all the videos to my email. I'll make sure I get them, and I'll look at them tonight. Okay, let me see. I think the light was in the corner part. There it is. Look at that. Now it's going up. It's like something is controlling it. I get the feeling there's something intelligent controlling the light of beam, you know?
But at my front door?
Yeah, right at the front door.
Oh my
Well, you
God.
know what it
They
is?
probably,
The light is the Ring camera is sensitive,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it really picks. I mean, I know I have one on my house. I have like 5 cameras,
Hmm.
and it picks up on every single energy that goes by.
But this
Wow.
said it was a person detective every time. It was 4 or 5 times it rung, and it says a person.
Wow.
It usually say
It's
emotion.
saying the light was a person, correct?
Yes.
Well, that's
Yeah,
because it's
that
probably
look, it's
programmed to
very
say that.
clear
It was,
right there. It's very
yeah, we're
clear
not
in that
looking at a person.
footage.
It's
No,
definitely
no.
some
I
sort
only
of,
got it. Only have emotions. It's motion setting. This right
Okay.
here.
motion.
This
Yeah,
came up
Look
as
that's
at
a
a
that.
motion
person
setting. Yeah.
detective.
What would you do if it happened again, let's say tomorrow night or whatever? Would you go outside to see what's going on with it?
I
Do you feel
don't know. That was too close.
too close?
Stacy said she's going to tag you, Dimples, with
Huh?
some exact videos that others are seeing.
Hmm.
So if you could connect to these other individuals and then you guys would have support, and like because you're all having this similar phenomenon, it would make a lot of sense to figure, to see, just to like brainstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I've actually invited the other person up. I can't read the language of what their name is, but the person that
Okay,
has
that
the
one ended.
language there, I just
And
invited to
then,
come on and who's saying they have the same thing happening. I think you can go live.
and
I don't know.
Uh,
Y'all got to excuse the way I was looking, but I
you
want to
look
show y'all
great.
this one.
No,
This
you
is the
oh,
look
one
don't
I
worry
great.
about
got in my
don't worry
car.
about that on here.
So
I got in my
Star's
car.
son is
Let's
saying
just let
that she's asking if spider webs would set off a ring camera. I would imagine that it could because it has an energy.
What is the thing you just showed us with the car?
Well,
Is that
uh,
another? Yeah,
that's
what is
me.
that?
Remember, this the one I was telling you that I lost some time. I got out
Ah,
of my car, and then I told you I saw an image on my seat.
oh, let's see
And,
that.
and then when I got out the car, I don't know, spider web. Okay. See me looking in the car, getting out of the car.
Okay. Okay. Bring
You
it
see
up
that
more.
light blinking in my car?
Yeah. Bring it. Okay. Stop it right there. The blinking. What's causing that?
I don't know. I didn't see
The
that top of
blinking
my
is happening
ring.
in the car, and there's no lights blinking or flashlights or anything.
No, that's an Audi. Once I close my door, there's no lights on. I didn't have nothing on.
Uh
But the
huh.
reason, let me back it up because you can
Yeah.
see
Back it
me
up.
because you can see me get out the car and then I'm looking into the sky because I saw green lights in the
Right.
sky. So you see,
And then
I'm
that
looking
happens.
up. I'm looking up.
Look at that,
Like
folks.
what?
Look at
I'm
that.
looking like what in the heck is that? And I didn't see this blinking in my car. When I opened it, as you see, it stopped.
It
Wow.
stopped. That's incredible.
So are you in the front seat of the car or are you getting in the back?
I'm going in the back seat to
Okay.
grab.
So
Yeah.
so I see the bucket seat, right, with the headrest, and
Yes.
then right next to you is the flashing light. Or
Right.
right
The
next to the
But
webcam is
seat.
you see,
flashing light, but yeah,
if
we'll
you
do that.
see any light on my car, it's the moon shining
Yep.
on the
Yeah. No,
No,
I
car.
I
see
see
that.
that flashing.
But when you
No,
see
the
the moon
flashing
shining,
stopped. The flashing stopped once I opened
right?
the car door.
And
See
you
it, watch it
and you
again.
know, Marie, the difference. See, there's the flashing light
See, I closed the
when it was
door.
yeah.
You see
Look
that?
at that. No one's in the car. Look at that, folks. If you're not on the show watching this, you need to watch this. Bring the camera up a little bit more up. Bring it up like up.
Okay.
There it is. Let's watch the video here again.
I'm gonna back it up.
She gets out of the back. She closes the back seat door. When she closes the door, look what's going on there.
I'm looking up
There's
in the
nobody in the
sky.
car. Nobody's in the car. And look what's going on there. It's not a reflection of the moon. You can see the moon reflecting off the front of the glass. That thing is inside the car blinking. No one's inside the car. Yeah, they're trying to contact her. That's right.
Yeah.
They definitely are trying to contact you. Do you
Mm-hmm.
know that?
Yeah, I do. My sister said the same thing. See, why are they trying to contact you?
Yeah,
I
you
said, I
need
don't
to.
know.
I'm getting the strongest feeling now as I learned so much about you. You need to take time to learn how to meditate and communicate with them telepathically. They want to communicate with you. These are positive beings. They're trying every which way to contact you.
Yeah, but it was some
So
green laser going on in the sky. That's why I was looking at it, and I always see it all the time.
mhm. You see a green laser in the sky when does that happen?
Like all the time, like
All the time.
all the time. If I come out there and look, it's out there. I think I caught it one time. It's on my phone, but I wanted to show you this. I took a picture of it.
Hmm.
I want you guys to all look at it and tell me if I'm crazy, if I'm seeing what I'm seeing,
Hmm.
because after I seen that on my ring,
Mm.
I took a picture. I'm like, what is that on my seat? It was a picture, like a head on my seat where I was sitting.
That would be very interesting to see. That will blow my mind away, and I think our TV viewers here on Encounters.
I
So you're
circled
watching
it. Look, look,
Encounters.
look, y'all. Look, I was
Oh,
so
we've got
scared.
to
I
see
said,
this.
what in
Let's
the
see.
creep is that?
Okay, keep that there. Keep that. Don't move it. And I want to get responses here. What is everybody seeing right now? She got this on her camera. What does it look like to you?
This is the driver's seat.
In
This
the
is when
driver's
I
seat.
got out the car where the blinking was at. Do you see
So
that
the
space?
blinking was this the same night of the blinking in the car?
Yes.
It's a being's head. That's right. It's a face. So a being manifested. It looks like it's smiling, and there's eyes, and it's like smiling at you. It looks like a smile. Like keep showing it in the camera here.
Yeah.
I want everyone coming in here. This is exclusively on Encounters. This is the kind of thing that we do here. It looks like it's really physically in the passenger seat.
It had me
So
held
is
down.
that
I was gone for hours. I got in the car
wow?
about 9, 10 o'clock. when you see this, it was 1 something in the morning. I'm like, what in the crap happened?
So now,
when we saw
are
that,
those lines are those lines that I see around the bucket seat? Are they like? Did you draw those into
Oh
that?
yeah, I drawed it for my sister so she could see it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, what I did.
Got
I
it.
put the circles on her. Well, I got the other one without it. And look, you can see the light still in the car. You see that?
oh, the lights. So the light was still there, and then the being showed up in the passenger seat,
In the driver's seat. That's the
in
the
the
light is
driver's
in
seat.
with. Okay, let me show you without the circle.
I have a question for you, Dimples.
Is I'm freaking out?
Have you been asking for healing?
Yes. Look,
I think that's what this is.
this is without the circle.
Okay, let's keep looking at it. I'll keep it right there for a few minutes. I want people to see this. So Maria's in Southeast Florida. She's in the Bermuda Triangle area. She's had constant sightings of different types of spaceships, and she's being contacted. And this space being is inside her car. She's not in the car. She's right in the perimeters. A light is blinking inside the car with nobody in it. Then the being shows up after the blinking light, correct?
Yes.
It's almost like they beamed into her car, like beamed right into her car. I mean, this is, you can't get anything
What they
better. This
want
is
with
like,
me? What they want with me, Commander?
okay, I can tell you. I wish the being's face was clear enough, but I can see a nose, like a face that's smiling. I can see 2 eyes. I can see a definite nose.
I see a mouth.
Yeah, there's a mouth. You have different beings that are connecting with you. You don't have just one type of ET that is connecting with you. They want to help you. There's something, you have a strong connection with a few different galactic levels, and they want to connect with you. I'm getting the strongest message. They're trying to get your attention, and of course, if you didn't get their attention with it coming into your car, I don't know what else would. That's why when that beam of light on your Ring camera was showing up, they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to locate you. They know you're there, but they want to communicate with you, and they want to make contact with you. But you need to also ask them if they believe in the Christ. So whenever there's physical contact with space people, and this goes for everybody on my show, you want to make sure that, are you Christed beings of light? You can ask them that. Do you accept the cosmic Christ? And if they say, yes, we do, then you know who they are. And if you don't feel any fear or you feel no discomfort with this being, you can
Mm-hmm.
contact that being. That's not the only one that's trying to contact you. There's 3 or 4 different galactic races that are of light that are trying to communicate with you. Yep. You are so tuned in, and I'm reading all this now. I had enough interview to understand now. I'm getting information for you. You have to not be afraid, but also say that I wish to know, are you Christed beings of light? Do you believe in the Christ? And they have to answer your question. If they say no, you just turn off the contact. But I'm not getting any negative feelings here. I think you're very, very connected. I think that and we'll help you facilitate contact. I take what I do here very seriously on this show, and I've helped many people, and I want to help you, Maria, facilitate contact. And you can do it through our live. Matter of fact, when something's happening and we're on, we can have you go outside. We can watch what you're seeing on the live with you.
You
So
want
we'll
to go
help
out
you.
there now and see what's out there?
Yeah, let's go out there right now and see what's happening, if you're willing to do it.
Yeah, let me go out there.
Do you
What
think
time is
something's
it?
going to be out there?
It's 12 something. It might be.
All right.
It's like they
This is
be waiting on me.
Yep,
I
this is
see.
Encounters, folks. We do it here.
I
I
stay
We
normally
do it
inside
only
here.
too
see them
much.
right before dark.
What do you
I
say,
stay
Rachel?
Don't
inside,
forget,
y'all.
let's
I mostly see
surround.
them right
I used
before
to
it gets
be
dark.
outside so much, and then
Yeah.
once the Pentagon said that they was here, it freaked me out. So I stopped standing out more.
Oh,
Look,
don't be afraid.
the first
Don't
thing
be
I
afraid.
see, the first thing
Yeah,
I
nothing to
see
be afraid of.
Yeah, let's surround
But
you with
also
the
protect
Christed
yourself.
light right now.
Yeah, right now, as you go out, say, I'm surrounding myself with the Christed light. No being from another planet can interact with me unless they accept the Christ.
is,
And, oh boy. As long as she doesn't fall, whatever. Are you there? Uh-oh. I
I'm all
think she.
right.
What happened? Did you just fall?
You okay? Did you trip over your garbage can?
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
I seen that lizard. I seen that white lizard. I almost fell.
Oh,
I did fall.
I was a
a lizard?
lizard. Oh, goodness
A lizard.
gracious.
I was
I
so
used to
scared of
have
lizards. It's
bear
ridiculous.
in my neighborhood in Florida. I used to have bear encounters regularly.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
very
definitely be
cold.
careful.
Oh. Can
You guys
y'all
have
And
see
we
it?
have
bears
Maria in
out there
Southeast
by you?
Florida. We have Grace here. Rachel's here in Northwestern Florida, near Pensacola. And we're going to see if Maria sees anything in the sky tonight. Well, now we know that's the moon or something, right?
That's the moon.
Yep, that's the moon.
Kind of cloudy.
Yeah. What is that white
There could be
line?
some
It's
aircraft
kind of
in the
cloudy
sky.
out tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good night for really seeing anything.
What is that?
What is
It's gonna
what?
clear up. I see some things.
Here's what I want you to do.
Can you
Since you're
see that?
outside, I want you to repeat these words after me. Okay, I see that, but I want to have you repeat a certain words that we do in our CE5 here. And we're going to do it right now. Since you're live outside, I'm going to call on the Christed beings of light where she lives. I'm asking that the Ashtar Command, I'm asking that the galactic forces of light that are visiting her show themselves in the sky. The galactic forces of light only can communicate with her right now. Let's all focus on where she is. I've done this before on the show, and it works every single time. So we are all remotely somewhere else in the world or in the country. We're going to call on everyone, repeat after me quietly in your consciousness. We focus on where she is. We call on the galactic forces of light to appear in the sky above her. We call on the galactic forces of light, the Christed forces of light, to appear in the skies above her. Let's see what happens.
And only peaceful contact.
Right. Only peaceful contact. So it looks like there's some lights blinking. Are you seeing that, Maria?
Yes.
Or is it me just... Are they blinking, or am I just seeing things?
They're just. You see it?
Yeah, right there. There's a light right there. You had it. Yeah, there it is, right there. Move it towards that light. We're seeing it. Now you moved it the other way. Move it back the other way.
Hold on.
There's a light. Stop it right there. Don't move the camera. Let's see if that... Now that's below the cloud level, correct?
Yes.
All right, that light is below the cloud level. So let's do a little experiment here. That light out there, if you are extraterrestrial intelligence, get brighter. Everyone say the same thing. Looking at the light, say, the light out there where she is in Florida, if you are an intelligent group of beings inside a craft, get brighter. Show us that you're
Right.
not something conventional. And look, folks, this is not a star because it's cloudy where she is. This thing is below the cloud line. Yeah, when she was coming outside, people said things started showing up. Yep. So, yeah, keep that in focus. You're going away from it. Let's keep it on the camera. Oh, you went the other way. Go back the other way.
It's like it's really over my head. I don't know why I'm getting. It's like literally over my head.
Oh, the light?
It's really over my head.
Yes,
Yeah, the
they're
one we're
blinking
looking
now.
at
See
is
them
over my
blinking?
head.
There's a few. Yeah, do you see they're starting to blink? Am I going? There's that light there, but I thought there was at least one or two that were blinking. Did anyone else see that? Keep that light there. Let's see if other ones show up. That one, I saw it blinking, yes. I saw at least two or three lights. There they
moving?
keep it in focus. There was blinking going on there for a moment. If you're an extraterrestrial craft, you're going away from it. It's there, but it is blinking.
I don't know if it's me or is it moving.
Okay,
'Cause
keep
I'm
your
in like
camera steady.
literally.
You need to get a tripod. They're inexpensive. But let's watch. There are some blinking lights. Now it's really cloudy. Where she is, it's cloudy. Watch that light there. You're moving the camera, but that light is below the cloud line. There's no stars out where she
My
is. Hey, Rachel, go
It's
my
ahead.
dad
What
moving.
do you say?
my sorry. My dad said he's gonna send me a infrared camera.
What
Oh,
is
There,
that
there,
light?
there,
There,
there
fabulous.
look
it
at
is.
that. Okay, don't
Huh?
move the camera. Look at that light. Can
I'm
you
not
bring us
even
back to
moving.
that
It's
light?
moving itself.
It's moving itself.
Yeah, I'm not even moving. I'm standing in one spot.
Okay, there you go,
There go
folks.
another. See, it went to the top or something.
There's one there, and the other one was brighter. Now there's total cloudiness where she is right now, so we can't debunk it because there's no stars out, and it's not a plane or a jet or anything. This
Here
is why
we
Oh, it's
this is
still
what
go.
we're
it's
Here
doing.
another
we
one.
go.
There's the one there. The bigger one that just went out of your screen was moving. That was really bright. That was really bright.
I can't even see him. I don't
Oh,
even
we're
see
seeing
him.
them.
Oh,
We
God.
see the one light here that's in the camera. We saw the other light moving, the brighter one under the clouds. We're all
Yeah, but
seeing it.
I didn't even see it, but I saw it on the phone, but I couldn't even see it in the sky.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what your phone can pick up. The phone has no limitation in it. There's no filtering. The camera on a phone, just like with C5 equipment, there's no filtering. You'll see whatever's up there. So you've got at
You know,
least
it's
two
really
spaceships.
there
There's
it
the other
goes.
one. There it goes. Can you bring that back
Where
into
is
the
it?
focus, the one on the lower part?
I'm trying to find where he is. Like, where is he coming
Bring
from?
it down. Bring your camera down more. Oh, there it is, right there. Don't move it. Now move it to the left a little bit. Move it to the left more. Bring it down. Bring your camera focus down to the left. Okay. Turn your camera. Okay, now
I'm
you're
rolling down now. There we
there.
You
go.
Stop
got
right there.
it. You
Stop.
got it.
Stop. 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 There. It was
Oh,
right there. Dave says he doesn't see anything. Yeah, Dave, it's there. There's one little light there. Again, it's total cloudiness where she is. And there's the other light, which is brighter under the clouds. Uh, no, we're not looking at streetlights. I think MJ Gill.
Ain't
The
no
other
street
light
lights
is
in
in
my
the
sky.
sky. The other light is in the sky. Both of these lights are under
The
cloudiness.
street light is over here. That's the street light. Tell her this the street
That's the
light
street
right
light.
there.
So we have a focus. The other
Okay.
light
I
in the
only have
sky,
one
she
street
said,
light that's showing right now.
right,
And my neighbor house got
right.
the lights on right there.
There you
Dimples,
go.
I'm going to
But I'm
send you
up
a
in the
tripod.
There it is. There's one right there. Oh, there's like two or three of them blinking. That's it. Don't move the camera. They're blinking in and out above the lower level where the houses are. In the skylight, if you go up with your camera, we'll see them. Let's see here. Bring your camera up a little bit. That's coming from the ground level. That's a light from some house or something. But above the tree line, there is something. That's something on the ground. The light in the sky, if you go above the houses with your thing, that's not a UFO or anything. That's ground level. The other thing in the sky is what we're looking at.
I think I was looking at my no,
Yeah,
that's not
there it
my
is, right
ring
there.
because my
That's in the
ring light is
sky. That
blue.
thing is in the sky. The other thing was not.
I just
There,
came
there's it.
outside.
They're right there. There it
Oh,
is. It's right there. That's in the sky. What you showed you before was the street and the houses around the street and the trees. That's in
No,
the sky, that light there.
that probably was my ring.
Yeah. There it is. There's the object in the sky under the cloudiness. That she's pointing the camera in the sky. That light is in the sky there. That one there. Good thing I'm trained with CE5. Like I can look at these things, and she gave you the ability to see the ground level where the houses are, and this is in the sky. This is not on the ground. And you're watching Encounters, and we're doing live, well, always live. We're showing you possibly a UAP or UFO or spaceship, however you want to put it. That is in the sky. Everything else was ground level.
It's a little more. I see one far off, like there.
Yeah, there's the light, the one in the sky. And at times it appears to be blinking. Yeah, MJ Gill, go ahead. Give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know how to turn the camera around on the iPad, so I can like this hold it. Oh.
Okay, I'm back here, folks. And this is Encounters, the late night UFO talk show. I'm Commander Aleon. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the show.
What is it, Commander?
I do believe is a UAP because there's no stars out, right? You have cloudy skies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that thing is just staying where it is. Yeah, that's a UAP, without a question. It's not moving. It's not moving, correct?
No.
Yeah, that's a UAP. It's obviously hovering below the clouds.
Yeah, it's hovering because I'm staying still. It's moving a little. You see it? Because I'm not moving. I'm leaning against my car where I don't move.
Okay. Yeah, I can see a little movement. Yeah, it's definitely a UAP. You got to, you're getting some really. This part of it is really key. Everybody who's watching this is seeing this right now. If you're watching our show now, we're not in Florida, but Maria's in South Eastern Florida in the Bermuda Triangle area, 15
I'm
minutes
in
from
Miami.
the Miami area, and this is a UAP in the sky below the clouds. It's overcast skies, and this object has been in our camera lens as we're watching the sky for at least 20 minutes now. So, talk about disclosure. This is disclosure. My show is about disclosure, not just interviewing people about their visitations, but it's about disclosure. This is what live disclosure looks like. And there's so many people out there having sightings that they're recording. I have more video that I'm going to be posting up here. One from the Atlantic Ocean that recently was recorded, and it wasn't a barge. There was no ships in the area. And when I show you this video on YouTube, I'm going to show some videos maybe tonight or tomorrow night. I have some new footage to share with you. It's going to blow your mind. But this should blow your mind because this is happening right now,
Thank you for
live.
the gift.
Also, I just want to mention, please support Encounters and what I do here spiritually and cosmically on TikTok. So if you can do some gifting for myself as well, we'd appreciate it. Any galaxies, anything, we certainly appreciate it. We don't ask all the time, but certainly let's do some gifting for the commander as well.
Do I
And
have any pets?
we appreciate that. Look at that light. That light is constant. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, everybody out there. It's really amazing. And it's actually hovering below the cloud line. So again, if you're just coming in here, thank you, Lulu. Below the cloud line, this thing has been there for at least over 25 minutes.
Okay,
And we're
Amanda,
watching it live together.
what did she say she saw? She saw the eyes in 2 different occasions as I was coming out. What kind of eyes she saw?
So
Who's saying that?
two people in the chat said that when you were coming out of the house, they thought they may have seen something near. It says here, I saw the eyes in 2 different occasions as she was coming out of the house, and then someone else supported that and said they thought that they saw eyes as well.
Eyes meaning that there was
saw
an
them lizard
extraterrestrial?
eyes.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I sure bust my butt.
Yeah. You okay?
Thank
I
you, Sister
sure
Mary.
fell down. Good thing I'm like, where in the
Maybe it
hell?
was her eyes freaking out because she fell, tripped over.
It
Because
could have
when
been your
you know,
eyes.
when you
It could have
come
been
up
Maria's
one of those
eyes.
lizards are really, they freak you out, right?
Yeah, man, I
And
run
the
reserve.
the frogs like jump out of the sky, out of the tree. They used to flip me out.
I just want to just let people know this is really important. On November 12th, if you haven't seen the video yet, once you see the video on our main channel, Astro Spaceship News, please share it with 10 or 15 other people in your grouping of cosmic friends. We're doing a very big event at 10 a.m. on the 12th of November, and we're going to do a worldwide meditation. It's going to be an Ashtar Command broadcast, not encounters. It'll be an Ashtar Command broadcast, and the Ashtar Command is going to be infusing a lot of energy with me that morning. And please watch the video because the video is really good. Everyone should watch the video, and you definitely need to share it with as many millions of people as you can all over the planet.
Tell him I have a pet, but that pet is inside my son's room in his bed sleep. He don't
Yeah.
roam around the house. He's like at this time of night he's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
My pet.
There you go. And I have a
Can I
cat, and she's sleeping. But go ahead.
Go ahead,
can I
Rachel.
share? Hey, I came outside and it's really cloudy, but I look straight up and there's this light that keeps getting really bright and then dimming out. And
Wow.
as soon as I seen it, this big white bird came flying across the sky too. But that's nothing. But
Now,
I'm still
Rachel.
looking at it. It's getting bright and then dimming out, and it's not
Okay,
moving.
so do you have is it overcast? Is it overcast where you are?
Yes, it's completely
All
cloudy.
right.
It's just this one
I'm going to
spot.
ask you.
That,
I'm going to ask you a
okay.
favor. I know you don't want to come on with the camera. Could you
Yeah.
switch the camera so we can see the sky?
Yeah.
I want to let people
I don't know if I
see
know how to
what
do
you're
this, but
seeing.
I'll try. Okay, let's see.
Oh, it's easy. All you have to do is press the camera and then press save, and you come on live, and then you can flip the camera to the sky. We'll help you. We'll help you do it. It's
Okay.
easy. On your thing, there's a
He
camera.
crying
There's
out
a
in my face, my
microphone, the
son.
camera icon. So we're seeing Maria's sighting,
Okay.
and then we're
Right
seeing
here.
Northwest Florida, what Rachel is seeing in the sky. And it's overcast there too.
Flip the
You can't
camera.
get any better than this.
Somebody said they
Okay.
seen a face in the cloud.
There we go. See, let me
That's
find it
interesting
again.
too. Yeah, you'll
Oh.
see as you
Okay.
press the camera, then you'll see a thing that says save, and you just
Okay.
press it,
It
it'll
usually
turn your
don't be
camera on.
cloudy like this time of day.
Yeah. But the thing is,
It's
that
been
light is
very
right above your
chilly for
head.
the last few nights.
What happened?
You stand right, you see, folks, see the
It's
light
I
so
above
don't
your
even
hot.
head
see
in
it
the
now.
sky?
I don't even see it now. Oh,
Oh,
hold
it's gone?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
Maria, the
see it.
light is right above you as you're looking to the camera. It's great. It gives people a really good perception. There you are. There's the light above in the sky in the cloudiness. That light is still hovering up there. It's hovering right above you. Folks, if you're just coming in here, we're having an actual UFO sighting live on Encounters. Spaceship sighting,
It's
UFO
not
sighting.
street
If you're
lights,
not here, you're
no.
square.
The light that's shining on my face right now is my son's car light. He
Yeah.
just came home from
But
work.
above your head
There's
is the
no
sky,
street
and
lights
above
out
your
here
head
like
is where
that.
we saw the light. It's still there. There it is.
Yeah, it's over my
It's
head.
right there, right above where her head is. There it is, right there. Yep, that thing is steady as can be, that craft. It's just hovering. Now, if it were a star, it would have to be a clear night, and then we can deduct that it's a star. But no, it's not, because you've got overcast skies.
Hmm.
Ah, there you are, Rachel. You got it. You just learned how to do that. And Rachel's in Northwestern Florida near Pensacola.
So where in
I'm,
Starry Sun, where are the
Oh,
meteor
okay.
showers? Where are you located? Somebody's saying in the chat that there are meteor showers somewhere, but where?
I seen one yesterday, like
yeah.
A white
Oh, it was yesterday. Oh, St. Pete.
meteor. I don't know. I thought it was a falling star, but it came
So,
down yesterday.
so
Yeah.
how many people are in the chat are in
Like,
Florida? We have a lot
Yeah.
of
How many
people
of
in
you are in
Florida.
Florida? Anybody in the Miami area?
Starry Sun is in St. Pete.
How about Miami? Any folks in Miami? Orlando. UFO guards in Orlando. So there are people in Pensacola. Everyone should, all the Florida people need to connect with each other and create a CE5 group. Message each other. The ones that are saying they're in Florida, you all have to message each other. Create a CE5 group with the Stephen Greer app, and message each other. First thing on my show, message each other, get to know each other, become friends,
yeah,
and
have to
start a
follow
group.
each other first.
So we're looking at that light, and that's in the sky above her head. That's not a reflection or anything. That thing has been there for over 30 minutes under the clouds, just totally stationary. There's no stars out whatsoever where she is right now.
And I'm telling you guys, it's really, listen to like the UFO God who's saying, connect with each other, because this is how the commander and I met.
Yeah.
We got together with the C5. I was practicing C5 in Florida when I was in Naples. And then when I came
Yeah.
up to Connecticut, I met Commander through the show. And we have a really great group. And it's important to have support.
She's right. And not only that, what makes the great group is that we're all trained in C5, every one of us. And if new people come, we train them. We're here to train everybody to make contact with our space brothers. So we're very proactive. We'll even, people come in here, we want to let people know about C5 on encounters always. If you don't know what C5 is, ask. Don't be afraid to ask us. We'll help you start a C5 group wherever you are in the world, whatever state you're in, whatever town you're in, whatever city you're in. That's what it's all about. We are disclosure. All of you are. We just have to facilitate these groups all over the planet,
Absolutely. And the group, everyone has got, we have equipment, we have apps that we use that identifies, the celestial beings and celestial planets and the sky activity. We have apps that we use during the CE5 to detect planes. We have nighttime vision goggles. We have lasers. I mean, we as a group, we really make this happen.
I think, was it Rachel or Maria that wanted to say something?
No, I'm saying, can I go back inside now? I'm so cold.
Yeah. Oh, come back in. No, don't stay outside. We thank you so much.
Yeah, it's
Thank
so
you
We don't
so
want.
cold out
much,
here. I don't know
Dimples.
where this weather coming from.
That
Are
was
y'all getting
fabulous.
Don't fall over anything though. Going in the house. That's all we ask.
It's another one up there though. It's one more. It's red.
Yeah, it's red.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, dang it. It keeps coming out when I stop filming.
Oh, when you stop filming, here's what you do, Rachel.
I
Communicate
don't know
with it
where that
and
it's
say,
too far.
please stay visually so I
Oh, you
can show
popping up?
everybody. Tell them that you are a light being on Earth and that you just want to show the unknown object that's up there. Let them know that's what you want to do. That's telepathic communications. It always works.
The moon like it's sliding to the right.
Huh.
The moon is moving slowly.
Oh, you can see the moon now? What is that?
Uh-huh. Oh, that's the
Oh, that's
rain camera.
the rain camera. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's the moon. The moon's out there, but it's mostly cloudy where she is. The moon, there's a haze around the moon because of the cloudiness, but I can see the moon.
I don't think this gonna stay like that because like I can see like looking towards the beaches that these clouds are gonna be moved. It's gonna be right back clear. Probably like 1
Yeah.
or 2 o'clock. It's gonna be clear. I know this
Yeah.
woman just locked me out the door.
I gotcha.
My
Well,
son just
go back
locked me
inside and
outside.
relax. You've
My
been,
son just
go
locked
back
me
in.
outside.
Well, we thank you for being outside, but, you know, I don't want you to get tired out standing out there with holding your hand up with the camera. We all appreciate
Oh,
that, what you did.
yeah, it's
Paul
cool.
says, beam me up, Commander. You can
Open the
Paul, you
door.
might just get what you wish for.
What?
You locked her out.
You locked me out. No, I did not open the door, lady.
No, she's in the house. She's getting back in. This
You
is
said we
Maria, our
waited
guest.
locked.
We have Rachel here in Northwest Florida. Skip de Grace is my cosmic spiritual counselor here for our guests.
Oh,
And we
gosh.
thank you, Maria. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me show the things I got. The only thing, a person I can show to and feel comfortable talking to is you guys.
Oh, thank you.
I can't just talk to everybody like, oh.
No, this is that because we respect
You're my
everybody,
family.
Yeah, we respect everybody here. All that, we don't have any troll problems here because we have great moderators. And I just wiped the trolls out from the first day I got on TikTok. I knew that there were going to be some trolls or government people that were disinformation agents, and we just get rid of them. Yeah, they don't stay here.
Yeah. It
So
was nice doing this.
you have
I'm
my
gonna
email. I'm going to check your emails to me. If I don't see them, I'll message you. I'll type in messaging my email again to make sure that they come through.
It
But I
went
want to see
through. It
all
went
the
through because it
videos.
went through on my end.
Okay, I will check all
It,
the videos out, folks, and post them.
okay, but I'll stay up. I'll stay up in the box.
Okay, sounds great.
What?
And that's
Will Rachel gonna show us something outside?
Rachel. Do you have something you want to? Let me just get back here.
I was getting a little bit on the camera. There it is.
Let's just all hope it stays there. And what does it
Give
look
me
like?
1 second.
Like a star.
Yeah, it could be a star. Is it clearing up a little bit where you are?
But it gets brighter and then dims out. That's
Then that's not a star.
Yeah. No, stars wouldn't do that.
Let us
They
see it,
would be
Rachel.
right now it's like really bright, but it's hard to see on the camera.
Let us see.
I just have an Android.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
You need to get a
Android.
super duper lens. That'll help. Thank you, Julie. And Julie, I know you have some awesome stories. We have to get Julie up to 1,000 followers. She has 255, folks. So everybody follow Julie. We have 118 people here. Not only that, I want to see where Grace is. Grace is in Connecticut, and she's with our C5 group. She has 926 followers. She only needs about 80 more people to follow her. So if there's 80 people that aren't following Grace, can you please, on Encounters, do me a favor, follow her, and also follow Julie.
Let me see, Rachel.
Get proactive.
I did. I followed Julie.
Rachel's on live with the camera. So Rachel, are you still seeing that light dimming in and out?
Yeah, I just seen it come out again.
Oh, okay.
It's not very bright right now though. It could be a star. I'm not used to looking at the stars this time of night, but it kept getting really bright.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it could get bright if the clouds dissipate.
Yeah. Whoa, it's getting really bright. No.
Can you switch it over and let us see it? Switch your camera lens over.
Okay. Shoot.
And then I can tell you what it is. I'll be able to tell you if it's a spaceship or a star.
There we go.
I'm praying that we're going to be able to see this.
Light up bright again. See it dimming out? And
I don't see anything.
Still my vision.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I can still see it, but y'all can't. Yeah.
Now you have your camera off. You got to turn it back on.
No, it's.
Your camera's off.
No, see, it's on.
I think when you took the camera, it went back to your screensaver there.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Shoot.
If you can press your screensaver thing and turn the, you just have to press the thing and we'll see it. I wish I was able
Right here.
to.
Don't you wish we could do that? All those things on the main switchboard.
Well, TikTok should make it so you can actually, like, if you have a guest on, that you can actually control the screen from here. Now, I can control the mic on her end, but I can't turn her camera on. Whatever you did with the camera before, you had it on, go back to that button and press it.
Just click the camera and hit save.
Yeah, press the
Okay.
camera and hit save. There you are. Oh, no, hit the camera and press save again,
Okay, hold on. Sit.
and then press
Oh,
save. Okay, don't do anything else. Now you're on
okay.
live. Now
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
look at the skyline. I'm gonna bring the screen up on you. Hold on a minute.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, now you're on live. Now we're looking at the light. There it is.
Mm-hmm. I
She's in
wonder if it's the
Northwestern
same
Florida.
light we looking at. Are
Yeah, it
you
looks
on the
similar
east
to the
side?
light you were showing us.
This is
Oh, there
towards
it goes.
southeast, yeah.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Keep the
And
camera focused.
So, Commander, while we're watching the CE5, the live CE5s, there are two people in the room that actually bent spoons tonight.
okay, there you go.
Ben Spoons, interesting.
Yeah, I have Flower Power, and then I think somebody else did it. Starshine. They were
It's
bending
right
Oh, she
there.
did
spoons.
it
I
too.
see it.
See, and you can do what you can do with your intentions is incredibly
Oh, there it
powerful.
is.
Yeah, but I think she got
Look at it.
the
Look at the
red one
light.
too. She have the red one too that I saw. You see that? It's a
Oh, there
what
you
is it?
go.
Yep. The light just came out and then it just went back out again. This is crazy. This is Encounters. We're having live UFO sightings on the show tonight. One from southeastern Florida, which we just had with Maria. We're now having Rachel, who's near Pensacola, and this thing keeps coming in and out. It gets brighter and then it dims out.
But do you see that's
And
something
it
else?
just got really bright, but I didn't catch it on the camera. That's all.
Yeah, we're seeing whatever you're not seeing. We're able to see it here. There it is.
There we
It's
go.
coming out
There we
again.
go.
I think there's more
Oh,
than one.
that's
There's one there. It's kind of playing games. I think it knows we're watching it. This is amazing. They actually do know we're watching them. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just getting a message. Give me a moment. Grace knows when this happens to me, I'm picking up information. They know, Rachel, that you're looking at them. They know that that's what they're doing. They're not trying to play games. They're trying to show you something. They're coming into your visual, and then they know that everyone here is watching it on the screen. They are actually showing, and if you don't see it, we're going to see it. Let's go test. There they are. They're coming back out again. Okay, I want to do a test here.
oh,
Get brighter. Get a little bit brighter. Come back out. Come back out. Come back out. Let me just do focus here.
That's right. Put the intention out.
The
oh, wait.
intention. Let's all
Oh, there
focus
it
the
goes.
intention. Come
There it
back
There we
goes.
out. There
go.
it
There
is.
it is.
Brighter. Get
There it
brighter.
goes.
Get brighter. See how it's getting brighter? We're going to bring it back in again. Get brighter. Get brighter. Get brighter. Come back out. Come back out. We're all watching. We're all watching. You come back out. Come back out. Come back out. There it is.
You keep playing back and forth.
Right. So
Oh,
I'm
I
calling
had it
on
turned.
the intelligences on that ship to get brighter. Come back out again. Come back out. Come back out. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Come back out. It will. Focus. Everyone focus. Everyone in consciousness, come back out. We're here in peace. Come back out. Please come back out. It'll come back out in a moment. Come back out.
There.
Focus. Focus. It's still there. It's going to come out. There it is, right there. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this is what this show's about, folks. Intention is everything. And this is exactly what we're going to be doing November 12th. When you watch the video, we're going to do a special Ashtar Command worldwide broadcast. And that broadcast is to send a couple of Ashtar ships over the Middle East. I've not yet been given information of what they're going to do, but I keep hearing the word neutralize war. Neutralize war. That's what they tell me, whatever that means. So there it is again. Are you still looking at the
Oh,
skylight, or are you moving?
no, that's me moving. Sorry. I was
Oh, you're
trying to get
moving.
it
Okay.
back up.
Welcome all the people here. You're
And
watching Encounters, where
mhm.
anything is
Oh,
possible and everything is possible. And please, if you like the show and you like what I'm doing here on TikTok, please show me some love, send some gifts, become a subscriber right now, 33 of 100. Send some TikTok gifts right now for the show. That definitely helps the hours that we're on here at night, and it takes a lot of work to do what we're doing and focus. So we appreciate all the gifts that people are doing with TikTok gifts, with coins and so forth.
So,
hey.
And
guys, I
we're
wanted to mention, Commander,
there. It is.
when we do our meditation on
Oh,
the
there it
12th
is.
of
There it is.
November, if you guys have the CE5 app, if you could listen to the meditation and the protocol, and then the night, the day we do the meditation, it's important that you have the same focus
Right.
when we call in, the starships.
Mhm.
And send them because we want to all be on the same page.
Right. That's absolutely what Grace is saying is so important, folks, that you're watching this. Everyone needs to be on the same page. And also, I want people to connect with each other, whatever country you're in, whatever state you're in. Kit Kat, thank you for the planet Earth. I want everyone to connect with each other because you can ask, is anyone in my state of Vermont? Is somebody in my state of North Carolina? Are you in California? And all message each other. Learn to find out what regional areas you are in whatever state you are and connect. Start a C5 group if you have 5 or 10 people on here that are in. Look at that. There it is. There it is. They're saying very steady. They're getting used to us. They're steady, get brighter. What you're looking at right now is an actual spaceship or UFO or UAP, Northwestern Florida near Pensacola. I'm CmdrAleon, and we always host this show. Grace is my cosmic spiritual guidance counselor for people. And we have Dimples, Maria here, who was just live before showing this same thing. See, it's now dimming out again. So what
I
that
can't believe
spaceship
it.
is doing, it's for whatever reason, it wants to dim out and it comes back in. Its vibrational frequencies get brighter. It actually gets brighter as it amps up its frequency. So welcome everybody. And also follow Rachel. Follow Rachel too, Dimples. And also most importantly, we want to get, see where Grace is. Grace now on our show has 927 followers. We're still not getting enough followers for her to go to live on the camera. Can we get over 120 of you? If you're not following Skip to Grace, go onto her profile and press the follow button, which is the red square thing with white letters that says plus follow. Everybody follow her. I think we can get her up to 1,000 tonight before the show's over. I want to see her up at 1,000. I want to get everybody to do that. Please do it now if you can. Go to Skip to Grace on the screen there and press plus follow on her. Everybody, all 122 of you. If you're not, some of you might be following her already, but for the majority that are not, please follow her now. And we'll check back in a few minutes to see if she's near 1,000. And also, everybody follow each other. You know, we're really a TV show that wants to bring people together with their UFO experiences, with their direct contacts with space people. I'm really committed to what I'm doing here. Same thing for 20 years on the radio, waking people up, busting the matrix. Yeah, I'm here for a purpose, really. And you all are, every one of you. Thank you. Thank you for the galaxy. You all are here for a purpose. Every one of you, you
Beautiful.
know. Thank you. So, that's those, your little contributions, the galaxies, the subscribing to my TikTok. I'm going to push it more because, I value every single person that comes in here. I really do. Julie, thank you. And blessings to you as well. So we're old friends here. When you're new here, automatically become part of our tribe, a friend of the show, you know? And Yoli, thank you. Thank you, Yoli. Susan and someone, thank you for joining us. And please, we're almost at 30,000 likes right now, and we're very happy with that. If we can get to 50,000, I'm fine with that. Please follow Ashtar Command Spaceship News, CmdrAleon 2022. And again, I'll try to follow as many people that follow us here. Jeffrey, good to have you with us. Good evening. Everybody here, welcome. We're right now, for folks just coming in, we're watching with Rachel, there it is, a spaceship in Pensacola area, Florida, Northwest Florida. It's overcast skies. The craft keeps coming in and out. And we just did a C5 where we called it to come back out, and it's actually staying with us, and we're actually staying on. We'll stay on till about 1:15 a.m. this morning, and we're just enjoying watching this craft come out of the clouds and then go back in. It's had different levels of brightness in it, and it's really interesting. So let's do this again. Let's have intentional focus. We ask that that spacecraft where Rachel is come back out and show itself again for everyone in here. We call on that ship to show its light again and come back out. So let's take a moment, focus on Pensacola, Florida, focus where Rachel is, and focus with intention. Let's see what happens. Oh, thank you. Another galaxy. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With intention, we want to see that light come back out, come back out. Whoop, what's going on here? Oh, wow. Let's see if it'll come back out. Focus, meditate, focus. One more time. Just one more time, come out. It's there. It's there. It's like a little bit, they're kind of playing games a little bit here now, but it is definitely there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come out a little bit brighter. A little bit brighter, please. Stay bright. Don't go away. Stay there for another minute or two. Okay, thank you. See? Oh, there it is. It's coming back out. That's what C5 is, folks. What we just did here remotely. I'm in Connecticut. She's in Florida. We're all over the place. So all of us focusing intention, that craft, that spaceship came out because they're telepathic beings. They can hear us. They can hear us verbally, but they can hear us through consciousness, you see. It's consciousness communication, telepathic communication. Everyone here has the ability to be telepathic. There it is again, you see. They are enjoying our viewing them. They are telling me they are enjoying our watching them. And we have to thank Rachel for being outside with her camera. She's in an area where it's overcast, so it's not a star, it's not a satellite, it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's not a frog, it's not swamp gas, it's an actual craft. And it's really high up in the atmosphere, but it's below the cloud line. It's going in and out. That's right, Julie. We're born to be telepathic. Soon we will be. I gotta say, I love all of you folks out here. You know, the new people, all the people finding our talk show. Thank you for coming here. I hope you'll be regular watchers of our show. We come on at 11 o'clock usually at night. There might be a night or two where the commander takes a break from broadcasting, but we do come out here at about 11. And all these shows, tonight's show will be recorded, which it is. If you miss any part of the show tonight, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is very active, Ashtar Command Spaceship News. It'll be on there. I also have my account, all the encounter shows there. We got all spaceship footage, all the Ashtar Command spaceship footage is there. Thank you for the I'm Blue. I thank you so much, Late Freight. And we thank everyone who's gifting us here tonight. We so much appreciate all of you. You don't realize how much.
Because
And the beautiful thing is,
So
Our show has no arguments.
hey, I'm recorded, and the first thing you're gonna hear is me busting, falling on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
all
And you'll
because of
see her step.
all because of albino lizard. Them thing, I'm so scared of lizards is ridiculous. And iguanas.
Yeah, they're out there in Florida. Yeah. Yep.
They
We don't have them up here in New England, but yeah, they are. We get the little lizards, tiny ones. All right, folks, it's almost 1:00 in the morning, and we'll stay on for another 15 minutes. And this is Encounters. Please let everybody know about our show. Also, all the great people we've had on tonight. Rachel has been on with us here now. Maria was on earlier, saying again, the same thing happened with her. The spaceship would come in and out, maybe one or two of them, but at least one, just like it's happening in Northwest Florida right now. Ask it to flash. Well, we can all do that. So we can do a little meditation for a second. So let's try to see if it'll flash. So let's all focus on it with intent, mentally, just focus and telepathically on what Rachel's seeing. And we ask that the craft show a flash, give a flash of light or blinking or something a little bit different. So let's see what happens. It's whatever they decide to do. So let's see if they show up and blink. Right now, they're kind of not doing anything. Will it blink? Will it come back?
It's playing peekaboo.
The peekaboo.
Yeah.
Come back. Yeah, come on back out, folks. We're all watching the skies from here all over the place. So we can
Rachel, what are
watch the
you
sky.
getting? Are you getting anything from that, looking at that?
My arm's probably tired. She
Uh-oh.
probably need
Oh, here it is. Oh, it just came out. I wasn't seeing it for a second, but
Yeah.
here it is. I think I'm,
Oh,
there
there
it
it
is.
is. It's coming back out. Okay. I want the beings in that ship to blink the lights of the ship. Can you blink? Can you blink? Show us a blink. Let's see a
Where'd it go?
blink.
There it
Come
is.
on out. And if you're just coming in here, how many minutes now have we been seeing this? At least 30 minutes.
Yeah,
For
my arms are
30
getting
minutes
tired.
here.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you
want
got
to thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much for doing that. And everybody knows now what you were just seeing is what we've done before. For
There it is.
the time I've been here, I've actually had people outside with their cameras and we've seen spaceships. There it is. Oh, look how bright it is. Look at that.
Oh,
That, folks, is a spaceship. Even though it's for our eyes, if we were up close to where it is in the sky, we'd be seeing something pretty big. Oh, there it is. Can you blink? Do something different? Get real bright? They know we're watching them.
you're over. Looks like it's blinking now.
It is blinking. See the blinking? It's blinking.
hmm
Can you do a little more blinking? Ooh.
Is it making it? Is it ship shaping like disappearing?
No, it was just now blinking for just a minute or a second. There it is. It's coming back out again. Look, there it is. Okay. Can you blink for us? Can you blink? Or change colors?
It blinked.
Definitely blinking.
It's blinking.
For see if they'll give you a message.
Oh, look at it. It's really, they're saying they're going to show us some stuff here. I don't know what it is. Here they come. Whatever you want to show it to us. Wow.
Well,
thank you, Rachel. I think that
Yeah,
ship's going to be there for a while.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you should go in and relax your arm. It's, you know, you need to
Yeah, I
get a
think I gotta work
tripod.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Is it
you'll
chilly
have to
out
get a
there?
That was
tripod.
fabulous.
Is it cold, Rachel, out there too?
Yeah, I was a little cold when I first came out, but I'm kind of used to it
Yeah.
now. Oh shoot, is that another one?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. You know, now that we say that, I mean, I have to see it.
Uh,
Did you see
well,
another one?
it just doesn't. It just seems it's low in the right. It's probably a
Well,
star. I'm not used to
no,
being out
we
here this
appreciate
time of night.
you got to be tired from doing that. Why don't you go inside and have something
Yeah.
warm to drink?
Okay. Oh, it got really bright.
Oh, well, there it is.
That one did.
Well, is there more than one showing up?
Well, because there's another one that looks like it's getting bright and dim too, but no, I don't know. It's
Huh.
hard to say.
Well, we definitely appreciate you. It's getting that time
Yeah,
of night, and we thank you
yeah.
so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lilith, we're
appreciate
gonna.
you. Thank you, Rachel. Thank
Everyone
you
have a good
so much,
night.
Dimples.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, that's great. You know, if I didn't have to do anything tomorrow, I'd say let's stay on all night. But no, I'm not going
right.
to do that either. That's not happening. You'll have the commander. What happened to the commander?
Yeah. All right. Thank y'all. Have a good
Thank.
night.
Good
Hey,
night.
you too. Thank you for coming in. Get some rest. We appreciate it. And
Okay.
let's see what I'm doing here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're back. We have Dimples on here. Dimples, thank you. You know, positively, you started the whole thing. I'm going to look for your videos that you sent me and
Mm,
review them tomorrow.
okay.
And I want to thank Grace for being here and everybody for being here. This has been the late night edition of Encounters. We're on the East Coast. It's about 1:06 a.m. in the United States on the East Coast. And everybody, please follow Skip to Grace. I want to see where she is right now. She's
Thanks,
at
guys,
900.
so much.
Now, Skip to Grace, you're at 944 followers. So let's see here. Can we
Wow.
get another 40 people?
Tipping the
We have 115.
scales. Thank
40
you,
more people.
everyone.
We need 40 more people to follow her tonight. Can 40 more people at 115 follow her? And she's almost at 1,000 followers, folks. You know, I want everyone to follow everybody anyway. If they're
Woot.
under 1,000, follow everybody. But she's so close, we got to get her on top. So another
I'm
40, 45
stoked.
votes. Can you not see my message? Jessica, good evening. Post a message again. Let me see here. Okay, she says, in something. Jessica, give me your message again so I can read it.
Oh, somebody invited their friends in Connecticut to view the channel. That's great. Who? Let's see.
Oh,
Julie Trans Grammy. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, we'll look
yeah.
for them.
Yeah, I'll check. If you're messaging me directly, Jessica, I'll take a look. When I get out of here, I'll take a look at messaging. So I do see your comment. And again, let's see where Skip to Grace is. We have to see if she's there where she is now. She's at 947. We need to get her up to 1,000, folks. Can we do it? How many people are not following her now? Can you please do that before you take off?
We got to do it before November 12th so we could
Yeah,
do the
before November 12th.
live meditation together.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
she
going to take
on?
Good
nine.
night.
She's still
Thank
at,
you.
yeah,
That
she's
was
still at
so
947.
nice.
We got to move her up there. We got to go from 947 to 955.
It's
We are so
amazing.
close to doing this, folks. We need to get her up there to 1,000.
You got to post in the comment your favorite Star song. So my favorite Star song is by David Bowie, The Starman. Right? There's a starman waiting in the sky. Right?
And he is, many of them.
Commander,
Star
what's
men,
your
star women.
favorite? What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I have played that song on my radio show. I also like from the group Ozark Bound Daredevils. It's called Spaceship Orion. I play
Oh,
that song on my show. If you hear the song, it talks about our space brothers and sisters. If you ever heard the Ozark Bound Daredevils, they were around the late 60s, 70s. They wrote this song called, Spaceship Orion. I suggest everybody listen to it. You can find it on YouTube, whatever. It's really such a beautiful song about our space brothers and sisters. Thank you for the cowboy hat.
well,
That's
that
really
was a
cool.
nice hat just now.
Thank you so much for the
That
cowboy
is a
hat.
big bucket.
And it was light too, so I didn't feel like there was this weight on my head. Those light cowboy hats, those are good. I can wear those all day.
That was fabulous. Oh my God. Dimples, when I'm in Florida and I was living there full time, the ecosystem is like otherworldly there. I felt like I was on another planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
It was so different from here.
Where are you?
I'm up in Connecticut too.
Oh, I have family in Connecticut.
Yeah, we're up in Connecticut, so we have our C5 group up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, come
All I
in.
know is Connecticut.
Well,
Yes,
again, I want to
I
thank
love
everybody.
Connecticut.
I'm hoping between now and tomorrow night that Skip to Grace has 1,000 followers. So if you're not following her, we have
I'm trying
106
to
people
click
still
on her.
here.
I can't
Please
click
follow her,
on her.
folks.
I can't click on her to follow her.
You can't click to follow her.
Oh,
Press
Maybe
her
why?
can you
profile.
put a comment in the box so I can
Yeah,
follow you there?
yes, I will.
Yeah.
I'll
She'll put
write
a comment and then you follow her.
Starman.
Well, if you put a comment in the box, everybody follow that comment, and then you can follow her. I'm pretty sure we can get her by 1:30. I'll stay on to 1:30 if we get her on to 1,000. So I'll stay on to 1:30. It's 1:11 now. I'll stay on if people honor my request to follow her, and we'll talk for a little bit until 1:30.
And
Legion, welcome to the show. Minnie, welcome.
late freight trucker just reached
Kent
29 gifter.
oh, thank you.
Oh my! Oh, you got to follow me
Hey,
back, Skip. I've been following you. You never follow me
hey,
back.
we have three.
Oh, I
Olivia,
did, didn't
thank
I?
you for
I think I
subscribing,
followed
Olivia.
you. Let me see.
We have a new
Oh, there we
subscriber.
go. I just followed you. I thought I followed you. I must have missed the button.
Oh, okay, it's
I
fine.
got you now. I sent you.
We have Skip to Grace at 9:39. So I'm really on a roll here. I'll stay on till 1:30 if we get up to 1,000. Can we do that? This is for anyone who's not following her. Skip to Grace. She's at 9:39 right now. I'm going to keep track. Let's see if she goes over 9:40. Still 9:39. If anyone doesn't know how to follow somebody, let me know.
Oh, we just had somebody come on the show that has a really cool name.
Where is
It's
that?
like
Who?
dots. It's like a bunch of dots.
Oh, cool.
It's sort of like I forget that there's like a not sigils, but there's like star, like a star communication that is all
Oh, yeah.
dots. And I don't know where they
Lily,
went. They came in and then they
look,
disappeared.
well, Lily is saying how to follow Grace. Grace, just type in a note. Just type in a note to Lilia and how she can follow you. I think that's what she's asking.
Okay, who wants to follow?
Lilith. She's the one that has Lilith. She has the letter A.
Oh, Lilith. Is it Lilith?
I think so.
Okay,
She had,
Lilith, I'm gonna follow you, and then you can follow me.
that sounds like a song, doesn't it?
I know it does.
There probably is a song called "If You Follow Me, I'll Follow You."
Lilith, if you follow me, it could be a rap song.
It could be. Could be a folk song too. If you follow me, I'll follow you down the country road. That's where I'll go.
Commander, what's the name of the, there's a gentleman that sings, what is the name of that song that is so, God, I can't, like, I got it in my head and I can't think of the name of it, but it goes, on that starship comes and I can't remember the way it goes. I gotta think
Yeah.
for a second.
Well,
Um, it's
yeah,
like,
we have
oh
another
God, I can't think
we
of
have
it.
another
I can't
guest
think of
on.
it.
We have Coffee Bean 555. I think we can all use some coffee at
Oh,
about
coffee
1:14 a.m. in
bean.
the morning. Coffee Bean, welcome to the show.
Oh, come sail
Oh
away,
yeah, that's the
come
song. Yep.
sail away with me,
There's a
God.
lot of there's a lot of artists that wrote songs that are related to UFOs. If you Google search all the UFO songs by rock artists or folk artists, there's actually tons of them from the late 60s and 70s. Pretty amazing. Yeah, Styx. That's
So
a group.
I don't have my name locked. I don't know who. Maybe whoever. If people are trying to follow me and they can't follow me, it might be because they're on private.
It could be.
I don't think I have my name blocked,
Hmm.
but I can check it just to double check it. You never know. Morse code. Yes, that's right, Saint. Morse code. You got it. We got a smart bunch of people in this
Oh yeah, everyone in this
room.
group on my show is that absolutely smart.
Just the guys are like well beyond, well
Yep.
beyond.
So let's say hello to Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean, good morning. How you doing?
Hi, Rabbit. He just slipped in. I saw you.
I think Coffee Bean doesn't want to say anything. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Oh, maybe he hopped out. Maybe he didn't have any coffee.
Or maybe he didn't mean to come on live. Let's see here.
Oh, that could be.
And there's a new person. He lives in Florida. You ever hear a guy named James?
I saw him pop in. He must just got home.
Yeah, I think he got home. I think there's a guy named James, and he does a podcast. He's also
Do
my co-host
do do do
on a
do
show called
do
Encounters.
do do. I see what you're writing in the chat.
I can't use my headset. Okay.
How was the horror
Um,
show tonight?
I don't think you need to use the headset. I'm in listen mode. Okay. So I can talk. All right. Coffee Beans. So when you're able to talk, you're welcome to come back on tomorrow night, and we'd love to have you on to share some stuff. Well, how
It
am I
was
going to
great to
talk?
see your face in the live chat, Coffee Bean.
Uh, on the TikTok app, Coffee Bean, you'll see a microphone and you'll see a camera. So when you go on, you go live. When you press to go on live with yourself, what you did, you just have to press your camera and just make sure your mic's on, which is your volume control on your phone, and you'll be able to do it. You have enough
Yeah.
followers to go live and actually, go on audio.
So I just
Thanks,
posted a cool, Commander, I was telling you earlier, I just posted a really cool video about like how I do this spoon bending thing. And I learned that from Uri Geller. And I kind of developed it into my own style. And the reason why I posted the video is because I want people to understand what their intentions are what they're capable of doing, and how powerful their intentions are. So guys, go check the video out. Go check it out, because that's like my gift to you. I want you to know that that's what it's not even like you can take something physical and manipulate it. It's just, imagine if you could do that to metal, what you could do to, your own body in healing and others. And, we're going to send ships to the Middle East for healing, right? We're going to direct the coordinates
Yeah.
to the war zones in the world,
Yep.
and we have to be able to understand that we have that ability to do those things. We can do that.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And people don't realize, even when I first heard the command tell me We're going to send ships over to the Middle East. I go back to what I remember when we had Mercury Man from Vermont on the show. Does anybody remember that?
What was it,
No?
Commander? What was it
Mercury
again?
Man. He was in Mercury Man. He was in Vermont in Plainfield, where I used to live near Plainfield, Vermont. That's up in Washington County. He talked about the reptilians in a cave underneath his house in the woods. With his family lived in his house. It's a country area. Plainfield has a small town, but it's really a country town, and they were causing problems with his family, the reptilians. So I sent 2 ships over high in the sky above that area, and we had some of our commanders go into the cave, and we basically forced out the reptilians to leave the family alone, and they left the planet. Now, Jan R. remembers it. Yeah, they were not good. And he's never had a problem with his family again. That's the first time I actually, in my memory, sent ships on, and it actually really happened. When that happened, then they told me, Commander, do you know that you can ask us to go anywhere on the planet and we will? Okay, when I heard that stated to me telepathically, I didn't believe that I could do this. I'm the biggest skeptic of my own self sometimes, and that's probably a healthy thing, because if you do have abilities to do things and you're skeptical when something happens and you're not sure why it's happening or how you actually made it happen, without any ego, that's what keeps me balanced. When new things activate in me that I'm able to do, I say, I did that? Oh, that's interesting. Now I do know I can send spaceships anywhere on the planet from the Ashtar Command within the grouping that I deal with in this sector. And we were going to do that. Like Grace said, we're going to be sending, again, I don't know how many yet, but I will know closer to November. I'll have more information about that for everybody. But this is going to be something that's going to blow people's minds. We're going to be collectively, in my Ashtar broadcast, we're going to be actually sending energy of light over that whole area. It's going to affect people, their brains, their consciousness, everything. The landmass, the whole area is going to be affected. And it's about peace. It's about harmony. It's about coming together. If you haven't seen the video of the upcoming event, you can go on Down the Rabbit Holes page. Skipper Grace has it. I have it on here on my Astro Grand Spaceship News. It's pinned. Watch the video, folks. Everybody. You want to invite everybody in the world. I don't care if you're from Palestine, Israel, island in the Pacific. I don't care where. We don't care where you are. What we're doing is bringing everybody together, and we're galactically going to change the energy field in that part of the world. We're going to do it together. We're going to change the energy field of the way things are.
Commander, did you see Rabbit left a comment? It says Israel confirms UFO over battlefield.
What was that?
He just posted it a second ago. Yes, I haven't seen anything because I haven't been looking at the news.
Who posted it?
Rabbit.
Oh, Rabbit did. I'm
James
going to have to go on his channel.
posted it. James
It
just
could
wrote it.
be the beginning of their doing things before we get going in November. And I get the feeling that they would be kind of doing some stuff, but that's going to build that sighting thing that Rabbit posted. If that's happening now, I don't know which galactic area it's coming from, but I can tell you as we amp up towards November, there will be spaceships over Israel. And like 3 or 4 specifically right now in different sectors along that region. So get ready for some galactic intervention from
Absolutely.
the
I
Ashtar
look as a
Command.
collective, people are working towards this. It says here, Mr. B was responding about knowing whether or not they were golden lights. And Down the Rabbit Hole said they were.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be definitely looking at that after I get off the show here. I'll definitely
That's
take a look at that for
great
sure.
news. That's great news to end the program.
Oh yeah,
Thank you guys so much. It's an honor to be here with everyone in the room. Thank you again.
absolutely. Well, I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank everybody for being here as well, all my guests. Maria, thank you for starting us off with some great footage outside. I want to thank Rachel, who in Northwestern Florida, we had a great C5 with her as well. It was pretty amazing. This show is being
Thank you.
recorded on TikTok anyway. We're going to download it, and tomorrow morning it'll be on YouTube. So if anybody misses the show, you can watch the whole show on YouTube. Dimples, thank you so much for being here with us,
Okay,
Maria,
thank you. Anytime.
and keep us
I'm
posted.
always in the chat.
I'm going to go on before I go to sleep. I'm going to go into my email and try to find the videos that you sent me. If I have any problems, I'll let you know.
I only sent that one with the one, and I didn't get a chance to send the other videos, but I will send it.
Oh
I
yeah,
will
send
do
the
it.
other videos. I want all the videos.
Yeah, I know. The ones I got to show you, the one on the ring.
Yeah, that one on the ring camera. Yeah, I want those, and the one with the being in the car.
Okay.
Yep, definitely. All right. Hey, take care. Much love, much light to everybody.
Much love to
Dimples, take
everyone.
care.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
everyone.
much.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, you're welcome anytime. And CmdrAleon, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank for everybody for gifting the show. Become a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, we have 34 subscribers. We need to get to 100. Our goal is with the subscriptions, with the star, golden star, we're going to raise money for the next set of night vision equipment. So we're going to get an upgraded version of 3D, not 3D, but third generation night vision equipment. We'll run us about $3,000. And so we're trying to raise that much money through subscriptions. Become a regular subscriber. If you can afford to do it for a month, and then the 1 month you can't, that's fine too. Thank you, everybody, for all your gift, all your love. And we'll see you tomorrow night here on Encounters, the late night UFO talk show. Take care, everybody.